the mecca of the fighting game community. A tournament series.
Too high! Too high! It's over! One! Oh, he dropped it! Oh, he did it! He did it! Arslan wins!
No Ultra on the table. He's gonna have to do this the hard way. The big dizzy. He's gonna try and timer scam it out. Will he get the punish? Oh, he got it! He got it! He got it!
And he gets away. And there's the DP. This could be it.
And it is! Sonic Fox is gonna take it 6-0.
What's for Oki? He's still alive. 1-1 not done. Running two.
And it's so great he ended with the running two.
Nobi is your EVO 2015 Tekken 7 champion.
He's done it! He's done it!
From the impossible consequences of being in the loser's bracket.
He jumped onto it.
Oh, look at the throw! That's it! That's it! Tokido is the Evolution 2017 champion!
JDCR.
Oh, he gets it! One more hit can do it! Oh my God!
Chill! Oh my God! No! 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 Okay. Oh! My God! How did he do that? He went past the S3! He went for the roundhouse! He jumped over completely!
Alright, before we get into our latest epic doc, I'd like to thank our sponsor, Omen. This year, Omen has been sending us all across the world to cover the biggest events in esports, and thanks to them, we're going to be at EVO in Las Vegas, capturing the hype for all of you. Unleash your ultimate gaming potential with the Omen Max 16 laptop. Crafted for powerful performance, the Omen Max 16 is equipped with up to an Intel Core Ultra 9 processor, offering gamers desktop-level performance anywhere, encased in a light, portable body they can take on the go. Then there's also its groundbreaking new self-cleaning fan technology called Fan Cleaner. Powered by Intel, this built-in feature periodically reverses the fan's direction to prevent dust buildup for absolutely peak reliable performance. And for the first time ever, Omen gives players the ability to manually overclock their laptop CPU and GPU for max performance up to 250 watts total processing power without having to go into the BIOS. Thanks again to Omen for helping players navigate through any obstacle to reach new levels with the Omen Max 16 laptop, now available at omen.com. And now, let's get into the most iconic moments in EVO history. At EVO 2004, a destined encounter between two of fighting games' biggest legends changed the scene forever. While fighting games were popular in arcades and on consoles in the 90s and early 2000s, the competitive scene remained relatively niche. But as players began to learn about each other through the internet, travel increased and the scene began to grow. Daigo Umehara had built his reputation in Japan as a cerebral, highly skilled competitor, and announced his greatness to the rest of the world when he traveled to the US in 1998 to take down Alex Valle in Street Fighter Alpha.
Your winner, coming all the way from Japan, Daigo!
At EVO 2004, Daigo was back, looking for glory in Street Fighter III Third Strike. Across from Daigo in Losers Finals was Justin Wong, an American player from the East Coast, known primarily as a Marvel 2 player looking to apply his natural talents to a wider variety of games.
Their jab at me was saying, oh, you're just a Marvel player. So that's the reason why I would say I started branching out on other games, because I wanted to prove them wrong.
Justin Wong is perhaps, and may go down just as the greatest fighting game player from the US. There's a lot of different players who are good at multiple games, but Justin just had this weird, uncanny ability to play any game and win like every game.
And Justin had proved he was more than just a Marvel player so far in the bracket, taking out Rao, another Japanese player and the tournament favorite, on the way to his anticipated meeting with the Beast. Justin and Daigo had each taken a round in Game 1, but Daigo was worn down by Justin's offense in Round 3 to just a sliver of health. He had nothing left. Any chip damage at all would kill him. Making matters worse for Daigo was the fact that Justin had enough meter to use Chun-Li's 17-hit Hoyokusen Super R2.
you know, there was no like YouTube back in the day or whatever. So this is kind of like rumors of like, oh yeah, like no one could parry the super. It's impossible to parry. So that's why I always thought in my head that the super cannot be parried. This is an instant guaranteed chip damage because parrying all those hits seems so, it just seems impossible.
But for Daigo, it wasn't. Even people who had never picked up a fighting game could appreciate Daigo's skill. It transcended those boundaries, and the raw, unhinged reaction from the crowd was enough to give anyone goosebumps. While parrying is strong in Third Strike, it isn't necessarily easy to do under pressure. Done perfectly, Daigo had 169 milliseconds to parry each hit of the super. One wrong move, and he was dead. It was an incredible test of Daigo's execution, and he annihilated it. Justin went on to lose this series, placing third in Street Fighter. But right after the loss, he walked off and won Marvel 2. While Daigo ultimately lost the grand finals to KO, his incredible parry against Justin had more of a lasting impact on the FGC than any tournament win ever could.
The fact that that moment in general was able to beat all these crazy League of Legends, Dota, Counter-Strike moments, it's like this old 480p.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Like, I think that's really tells you a lot about just like how important this moment is, how it changed my life, changed Daigo's life, and it changed everybody else that's pursued fighting games in general.
What are your thoughts? Do you feel like that's the greatest fighting game moment ever?
I feel that's the greatest esports moment ever. And I feel like it's actually underappreciated because people don't really understand how hard it is. It's something you will only see one time in your life.
The clip's popularity helped sustain fighting games at a time when they were starting to feel stale. And when the next chance to play a new Street Fighter dropped, players lined up to become part of a new generation. 5 years later, that generation of new fans would also be treated to a rematch between Daigo and Justin in the grand finals of EVO 2009, Street Fighter 4's first appearance at the tournament.
Once it came down to like where there's actual fans and not just players now, I would say that's probably kind of where the image of me has changed because, you know, there's a lot more fans now after 2009. That was the first time EVO streamed the FGC tournament was that event as well too.
EVO Moment 37 made both Daigo and Justin famous to a new group of people, but for different reasons. The moment has followed Justin ever since, partly because of the shouting immediately preceding it. Although in recent years, Justin's leaned into it as more of a good-natured joke.
Oh, he got it? You think he got it, bro? You think he Daigo? You ain't Daigo. Oh, he Daigo! He Daigo! He Daigo! No!
For Daigo, it was the moment his myth was truly born, the moment the rest of the world saw the Beast at his peak. It's an unforgettable moment in a career full of innumerable victories that continues to this day. And for newcomers glimpsing competitive fighting games for the first time, it was a spark that ignited something inside them. Whether that was the drive to one day compete alongside these players or the passion to follow their journeys as fans.
EVO Moment 37 let people directly experience that feeling of, why do we play fighting games? Why do we watch them? To outsiders, it looks maybe a little strange, but that clip is a perfect sort of example of what the FGC means to the people who make it up. And for that reason, I think it will always be unmatched. There will be more EVO moments in the future, but that's the granddaddy.
And it's going right down his face.
Between Street Fighter 4's massive success and Daigo's back-to-back victories in 2009 and 2010, EVO was truly back to life by 2011. New players were appearing constantly, and that year's tournament gave us one of the best underdog stories EVO has ever seen. Few people knew about Punko going into EVO that year, but he had taken the tournament by storm, using an unorthodox Seth pick to bring down notable Western players like Filipino Champ and Flash Metroid, but his success put him on a collision course with the Beast in the tournament semifinals. Daigo Umehara was on the hunt for his third straight Street Fighter 4 EVO title, and he was ready to do anything to get it, up to and including dropping his main. Daigo's long-held loyalty to Ryu had disappeared with the introduction version of Street Fighter IV Arcade Edition, which featured a very strong version of Yun.
Going into EVO 2011, a lot of top players, including Daigo, made the switch to Yun because this character was broken. Like, they made him too strong on purpose. So we wanted to see Yun players lose. We were kind of cheering against Daigo. And seeing Punko bring out Seth, this underdog character, was really exciting.
But Punko was confident. He broke onto the scene just a few weeks earlier at Shadaloo Showdown, where he 3-0'd Momochi's Yun to win it all. At that tournament, Punko gave the world their first taste of his frenetic pressure and chaotic playstyle, and Seth was the perfect fit for him.
The thing I said about Punko is he's got the skills to beat absolutely anybody in the world. I wasn't sure he had the skills to go the tournament distance because he takes so many chances, but he's made it here, and let's see what Daigo has to say about this.
As the two players sat down, the contrast in their personalities couldn't have been more clear. Daigo sat silently, finding his focus, while Punko harnessed the crowd's energy to prepare for his battle with the Beast.
And he does not care. Stuff in my pockets, whatever. Evo badge. Oh, disrespectful with the Evo badge. Oh! Drake. Oh! And it's going right down his face, and wow. The showmanship here on stage.
This is one of those moments where a player gets introduced to the world in a real way. Punko made this huge impression, and it was so cool. It was really exciting. But once the game got underway, we realized he was more than just a maniac.
Oh, wow. Daigo saying, I can smell you're a little bit off here.
Nice, there's the randomness from Punko.
Oh, he baits it out.
Great timing there. I know he has a lot of anti-Yun tech.
And there he is again. Such a brutal guessing aim from Seth. That's what it's all about. Front, back, high, low, grab, empty jump.
Oh!
Wow. Drops a little bit there.
Oh,
maybe a mix-up.
Dizzy.
And Daigo is dizzy. Punko all over him. And that's going to be the end. Yes, with the toe tap. Smell my feet, says Punko.
Punko reversed Daigo's momentum and earned a stun in the very first round. Then, he calmly wrapped up the game in round 2 after Daigo missed an input under pressure.
Oh, he missed
Execution error, and Punko is going to take game 1.
There was no character swap. Daigo hit rematch without hesitation, but Punko didn't seem worried at all.
Smart focus predicting that Fierce. Gets in there, not able to do any damage.
Who dashes forward and uppercuts dive kicks?
I'll tell you who. His name is Punko. You may have heard of him here at the Evolution 2011 World.
Oh, great bait! Great bait!
And he is all over the Beast here. This is unbelievable.
Oh! Dizzy! He's gonna be dizzy very soon. Okay, never mind.
I think they may have to take the title Umish or you away and give it to Punko after a match like this.
The game moved at an unbelievable pace, and Punko was 1 round away from defeating the Beast. And then it happened.
This is unprecedented. We can and the this is gonna be it. A perfect! Punko!
With a perfect, knocking Daigo into loser's bracket.
Blowing up the Beast. We have never seen a beating like that in Daigo history.
Punko swept the series with an exclamation point, a perfect, and his accomplishment was not lost on the crowd.
There is still this mythology around Daigo, but back then it was even crazier. Daigo was the 2-time EVO champion. He was the Beast. He was the Moment 37 guy. Beating him was a big deal. And Punko didn't just beat Daigo, he destroyed Daigo. It was incredible. We were losing our minds. It is still a career-defining moment for Punko, and it's gonna be iconic forever.
Punko didn't go on to win EVO that year, but he harnessed the momentum from this win and became a fan favorite player to this day. In some ways, he was the first of a new phenomenon, the EVO protagonist, a player everyone couldn't help but cheer for.
Oh my goodness! Oh! Double unprecedented! Oh my God! He's done it! Takes it! He's done it! Unbelievable!
Justin Wong was a survivor. Mere moments after becoming the victim of the most famous fighting game highlight of all time, with the West Coast crowd cheering against him, the New Yorker walked away to dominate Marvel 2, his main game, and win his 4th Marvel 2 EVO trophy in a row.
I actually said if Marvel vs. Capcom 2 ever came out, I would be the best in this game.
He was the bad guy. He was the guy that you wanted to see lose at MVC2 because he kept winning.
Justin Wong!
But just like with Street Fighter 3's peak in 2004, it took a long time for Marvel, and Justin by extension, to rule EVO again. In much the same way that Street Fighter 4 had revitalized its own series, the third iteration of Marvel vs. Capcom had broadened the competition. But even with this new interest from players, Justin was always a lock for top 8 if he wasn't winning them.
I don't think a lot of people here predicted Justin Wong to be able to take this. We've been talking about Champ, Chris G, Yipes, all this stuff, but guess what? How surprising it is that the shocker is Justin Wong winning Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
The issue was that Justin just couldn't win a Marvel 3 tournament at EVO. For some people, the cause was obvious. Justin's team of Storm, Wolverine, and Akuma just simply wasn't that good.
If you look at what was going on in Marvel 3 at the time, Justin's team didn't look like it could keep up. You've got Zero Lightning Loops, Morrigan Doom zoning, Virgil X-Factor one-touching entire teams. Justin's team couldn't do that, but Justin was stubborn. He refused to switch because he knew he was better than that. And to be fair, we all knew he had the Wong factor. We all knew what he was capable of.
Do not tell me, are we going to the second set? I want to see it. Let's see. Oh, Justin Wong!
But Justin's refusal to give up on his team was making his life much harder, especially at EVO. Justin had come so close, making top 8 3 times in a row, but never winning it all. His 2013 Grand Finals loss to Flocker was an utter heartbreak.
Oh, he got the hit blocker!
Goodness, he got him.
He just needs any combo will do right here. Oh! Oh, but he got it anyways. Flocker, is he gonna run with it?
And there it is! Flocker! Your new Evolution 2013 champion.
It kind of felt like Justin was cursed. Like no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't do it. But his legacy wouldn't be complete without that one final Marvel EVO win.
But a year later, Justin got another shot at claiming the Marvel crown. After making his way to top 8, Justin took his revenge against Flocker.
It's looking like this is gonna be it.
We gonna get that meaty? We gonna get that meaty jump fizz? Nope. We going raw. Oh, he's
9
backed
seconds.
up.
9 seconds.
Oh,
the tempo change. Beautiful.
And Justin Wong advances to the winners final.
Amazing stuff.
Next in his path was Filipino champ, another Marvel EVO champion, but despite a competitive set that pushed both players to their limits, Justin would not be denied.
Imposter, he didn't want to do that. This could be it.
No, he got him!
Both of them! X-Factor! And Justin Wong!
Wow!
He caught it again!
He caught a message!
He did it again!
Now, in the grand finals, the only person standing between Justin and his place on the Marvel throne was Chris G, a fellow New Yorker who had been on a tear all year, winning countless tournaments all over the US.
Chris G pioneered Mora Doom zoning. It was bullet hell anytime he was playing. It wasn't the most exciting playstyle to watch, but it got results. He beat Justin over and over again that year. Sure, it was his first time in EVO Grand Finals, but it felt like Chris had this one in the bag.
But with Justin coming from winner's side, he had a shot to take a win back from his rival, save Marvel, and sign his name in the history books one more time. And in Game 1, Justin threw down the gauntlet.
Now he's got the life advantage on Storm. He can play the chip game.
Nice snapback!
Avoids the missiles, goes right at him, up, down, and it's the low this time.
Oh my God, will he put the first nail in the coffin? Will he put the first nail in the coffin? All right.
And at the top of the screen, that's going to be safe position for Chris G.
And here she comes. Sister. Oh my God, you already know she is getting X-Factor.
Hit it! This is how you kill a demon.
Justin Wong do this.
Top of the screen, avoids the dive, or the hail.
My God,
went for the dive, he gambled, he bet it. He needed to come back.
That was a godlike decision there by Chris too, but it just didn't work out for him.
He's just barely off the mark, and he still had the X-Factor up. He really needed to make the comeback happen.
Justin Wong, nail number 1.
Game 2 proved to be more of a nail-biter, but Justin's years of defensive experience came in clutch.
Look at the determination on his face. Could be EVO champion 7 times over with 2 more games. A little bit greedy, but he's got Doom.
Oh, that was a good bait, Justin Wong. Wow.
X-Factor.
And he's staying in the skies. Patented Justin Wong play right.
Methodical play. He made an accident. I think he accidentally air dashed and fell down. Speed he didn't want. Oh, it's really close. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. A couple more Soulfists really might do it.
He's killing the time right here with the super.
Timer scam.
Oh my God!
Who got it? I think Justin got it. Who got it? Justin Wong!
Oh my God.
Justin was one game away from realizing his dream, but Chris G refused to go down without a fight.
All he needs is the X Factor. He's gonna throw away Akuma and save for Wolverine. Wolverine's gonna come in with no life, though. I think he should have X Factored that one.
Wolverine though coming in. He's actually a dangerous anchor. People don't know this. But can he catch?
He's gotta exit. He's gotta exit.
Oh, I think he did. I think he tried it right there, but he buzzed a little too late.
Chris G was fighting for his life, but in Game 4, Justin turned on the Wong factor one last time.
This is the plays. I said Wong's chilling.
Too far.
Oh, the standing round out.
Justin wanted more. Justin wanted more.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Justin Wong in pop position right now. He killed the problem. Oh my God, here comes the situation here. Nice X-Factor by Chris.
He wanted to avoid it, but he called his doom. Missiles, the spoiler, rapid slash out of nowhere.
Oh man. Very fortunate day for Justin. He went for the legs again!
X-Factor!
Oh my God, are we crowning a new champion here?
I think this might be it, guys.
As the king returns, as the Marvel God has returned to his throne.
I think we're gonna see it. The return of the king.
I'm not even gonna knock it yet. I'm not even gonna. Oh my God!
He's done it!
Takes it! He takes it!
He's done it! Unbelievable!
He's back!
After years of soul-crushing disappointment, Justin had finally done it. He conquered Marvel's biggest stage, and nobody could deny his victory.
It's just that Justin is the best Marvel player of all time. Like, I'm sure if you had him pick up the stick right now, he'd be rusty, but it doesn't matter. That was the moment he told a new generation of fighting game fans that he's the greatest to ever do it.
He did it! Justin Wong, once again, at the top of the mountain. I can't believe it.
Justin may not have ever won an EVO title again after 2014, but it didn't matter. His iconic run that year cemented his place eternally atop the pantheon of fighting game gods.
It's the return of the king, Justin Wong!
This is the best grand finals of all time. There has never been a better one, and there may never be another one like it.
In a huge open bracket like EVO, resilience is how you survive. And perhaps no one has embodied that more than Galileo did at EVO 2014. BlazBlue hadn't been a main EVO tournament in 3 years, and it was Chrono Phantasma's first year at the event, so excitement was high. Galileo entered the tournament having won Arc Revo Cup's BlazBlue World Championship the previous year, but his victory had come without running into one of the best BlazBlue players in the world, Dogura.
I feel like a lot of people these days think of Dogura as a Street Fighter player, but what they might not realize is that he's a mercenary. Dogura has played everything, and back then in BlazBlue, he was the best Azrael in the world. He was incredible, and he was one of the favorites to win EVO.
Galileo and Dogura's paths would finally cross though in winners finals. Dogura expectedly locked in Azrael, while Galileo also chose his signature character, Lai Chi Fei Ling. But as quickly as the match started, it was somehow over.
Gets over the guard point attack. Excellent choice from Dogura. Calls the Dragon Punch. Good damage. Confirms all the way to the corner, sets the mark, catches a meaty. Is this enough? I believe this will just barely be enough, but it might not be. Whoa, it's not, but the last hit, puts Dogura up 1 round. He's just gonna go for it. Yeah, exactly.
Gives the meter. Doesn't confirm. He's dated 10 seconds.
Either player could take the round.
He's just running.
He's just running, but he's not even away. Dogura takes another clutch moment. He's on match point against Galileo.
That's gotta hurt. Any hit goes into it.
Into
overdrive.
Wow. Oh no! He dropped the all green. That's a disaster. And he's gonna lose for it.
That's a heartbreaker.
Takes it over Galileo.
Galileo was deflated after such an emphatic beating, but he was down, not out. He had one last chance to face Dogura in Grand Finals. He just had to get past Dora in losers first. Every game was close, going all the way to a 5th. But while nerves got the better of Dora, Galileo persevered.
So risky right now. Everything is so dangerous.
And they're so nervous.
So dangerous.
And they're so high stakes.
He's
He looks for it now!
This could be the worst drop of his life right now.
He looked for the burst. Galileo did not oblige.
He does not have any nails. Gets caught.
The overdrive! He's not going to be able to burst. He's going down. Galileo's going to Grand Finals. And you know Dora is just soul crushed for the fact that he could have had that round and he looked for the burst bait.
Coming from losers, Galileo had to take 6 games off Dogura to get revenge and win EVO. A tall order considering he'd failed to claim just 1 in their previous set. Despite their rematch being far more competitive, Galileo squandered his early lead as Dogura brought the set to 2-2.
Big anti-air there. You see how much damage this means. The fact that he had the mark already on. He got 2 marks for 1.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he baits it! He goes through with the overdrive!
It's gonna do so much damage.
It's gonna do so much damage!
What happened?
Final scramble! He made an omelet! Dogura!
Galileo was now 1 loss away from surrendering the EVO title. It was do or die.
Galileo keeps calm. He's still alive.
The presence of mind!
He can still win this. This is the game where you just get a little bit of momentum, you can make a comeback.
Just might
Gets
do
him with
it!
the low. He forces him to burst. He's got overdrive stocked again if he needs it.
This is everything!
Can
One
Galileo make
hit!
a comeback?
1 hit for Dogura!
He was down 80%. Can he make it back? Oh no, he's got a
He tried
barrier!
to steal it! He tried to steal the burst! Again!
Overdrive!
He's not relenting!
Oh!
He baits it! He misses the punish!
Catches
He
him with the
gets
overdrive!
it!
Ah! 16 seconds
It's
left.
not enough!
Can he make it? Catches
He's got
up!
it! Catches it! He's got that!
Got the lead.
1 more!
Muriso doesn't come out, but he hits it
got
again!
He's back on his feet!
Jumps out! Wow! That anti-air! That's not even a real anti-air. Catches him with the staff. Nice block!
This is insane!
Wow!
The overdrive!
DB!
He's done it!
He's done it!
Reset!
He's got the reset!
Galileo's dramatic comeback stunned the crowd, but Dogura was somehow unfazed and responded by taking the next 2 games.
He insta-block to make it a lot easier. Dive kick.
Caught him with a dive, forced another burst.
Dogura. Galileo seems to have used up all his energy already. Does he have another comeback in him?
Oh no.
Wow, run up throw. He's trying to turn things around. Galileo says no.
Jeez. Talk about a statement.
For the 3rd time in the tournament, Galileo was facing elimination. He was 2 games down and had to make another seemingly impossible comeback to stay alive. And he did.
Fortunately, not able to do much except get in.
He's got pressure, but he has no
Wow!
Just a meaty. The rapid to the meaty.
It's already plus, but he rapided it.
Azrael's Astrals lit up. Will we see it to finish EVO 2014?
Nice counter hit.
Is it possible?
Nice option
select.
Oh!
He got a hit, but not able.
Oh!
The mash! The mash!
Oh!
Can he finish?
Will this combo kill?
Finish! He can! He can! He's alive!
Galileo's back! He's been playing a very good defensive game.
He's still not out!
He's still not out, ladies and gentlemen. He's got overdrive stocked as well. And
this
he bursts.
man is making it happen again!
Can he do it?
But if Dogura gets
He punishes the good stuff. Overdrive!
The reset is coming!
Will this kill? I don't think so.
Is it possible?
I don't think this will kill.
Is this enough to kill? It's
Wait,
gonna kill!
He's doing lots of damage. It's gonna kill!
He's done it again!
He's done it again!
He's done it again!
Dogura's confidence had finally been shaken, although it was clear that the match was taking a toll on both competitors. The next game would decide everything, but Galileo had come too far to lose now.
Very nice. Wow, punches the no-tech. Perfect no-tech punish.
Perfect conversion.
Perfect conversion,
Galileo
absolutely.
has the blood in his veins.
Great damage, and lots of meters stocked up. Punishes the dive kick, but
Look,
wow!
Again!
Great conversion.
This man is not human right now. This man is not human right now. This man is a legend. This is the birth of a god. Galileo's on tournament point for the
Galileo's
first
on
time.
tournament point. Here it comes. 4 wins.
Still has to get through a burst.
Oh, can he beat this burst? He takes away Marco's help with the burst rate.
Hit. He's done it.
He's done it.
Galileo's
done it.
From the impossible consequences of being in the loser's bracket against a
tackles him.
a god like Dogra. But he's done it. You see his face. He is the happiest man in the world right now.
Against all expectations, Galileo produced magic. He came so close to the edge of defeat over and over, but refused to fall.
Whether you're playing in locals or playing online, turning a match around from behind is really hard. Doing it at EVO is even more difficult. And doing it again and again and again like Galileo did, it's one of the most incredible things I've ever seen someone do in a fighting game.
11 years later, Galileo's inspiring performance at EVO 2014 still remains the most grueling Grand Finals comeback that fighting game fans have ever seen, and perfectly embodies exactly what EVO is all about.
Moments like these are why we play fighting games.
Absolutely.
Washida thought it was over and stood up, and Ogawa gave him no remorse. Unbelievable.
Fighting games have always been the source of gaming's greatest pop-offs. But as far back as 2012, we've also seen an infamous phenomenon occur in the FGC, the Premature Popoff, an unfortunately common incident that has become tied to a timeless phrase. What are you standing up for? And at EVO 2015, the world witnessed the most catastrophic pop-off of all time.
Wow. You know, when he stood up, I thought, all right, he's just real quick gonna stand up and sit back down.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
During Top 8 of Guilty Gear Exard's inaugural EVO main stage tournament, 2 Japanese combatants were set to face off, Moshige and Ogawa. Ogawa was considered one of the best players in Guilty Gear at the time and had several Super Battle Opera championships, but had never attended EVO.
Ogawa was like, I don't want to say unbeatable, but damn near in the older Guilty Gear days.
But Moshige was no slouch himself. He was a fighting game veteran with an SBO title under his belt, and he was just coming off a win at KVB 2015 heading into EVO.
Ogawa felt like a shoo-in, right? Like he was so good, it was his first EVO, he deserved the win. Every other match felt like a foregone conclusion.
Ogawa struck blood first, but Moshige evened the score after game 2.
Moshige's doing everything right now.
Can't swing at that, man.
And this is gonna get him real low. No burst, no dead angle, he's gotta block this out.
Moshige.
And he gets caught low. Moshige bringing it back, 1 game apiece.
Just hyper aggressive. That was all Moshige.
Ogawa bounced back, keeping Woshige's Milia pinned to take the first round, but Woshige staved off elimination with an incredible hit confirmed.
Oh, big counter hit, that launch.
What a gamble.
And the dead angle doesn't bait it. Gets caught low again, has to burst immediately.
Full meter though, full meter. He's gonna have to do, oh he can't, no burst.
So smart,
oh my God, genius.
And that's when tragedy struck. Sure, Woshige had won that round, but he popped off forgetting that there was another to be played.
And I'm thinking like, is a judge gonna step in? Like, what's happened? Then the inevitable occurs, and Ryan Hunter, God bless him, says,
but Woshige thinks it's over!
Lock down,
he won the last round! And Ogawa doesn't care! He still got 65%!
Oh my God!
Woshige, no!
Woshige, not like this! What are you standing up for? Why?
Oh my God!
Online, chat exploded with disbelief. But inside the convention center, the crowd reactions were worse.
Wow, sit down! Sit down! It's not over! It's not over! Oh my God! Oh my God!
In one of gaming's all-time greatest blunders, Woshige didn't just send himself into the loser's bracket, he was accidentally launched into viral celebrity status.
And people were saying, hey bro, you're on ESPN. You're on a SportsCenter countdown. Which in itself was absolutely amazing. And the producer of the broadcast is like, hey, I'm the one that sent that in to SportsCenter and they loved it.
This moment is just perfect, right? It's the biggest mistake in EVO history, but the casting is hilarious. Ogawa's pop-off afterwards is really endearing and funny, and we've all done this. We've all popped off too early. We have all gotten too overconfident and faced the consequences. There's a reason the crowd was losing their mind. This moment is incredible.
Spurred on by his viral victory, Ogawa went on to win EVO, as many had anticipated he would.
Ogawa won the semifinal match, eventually won the EVO tournament. As I said,
he won the tournament.
Yeah, the world's
man's mistake led him to winning the tournament.
But Ushige never recovered. He got swept in losers finals by Nage and slowly vanished from the tournament scene, choosing to focus his expertise on developing Street Fighter V with Capcom. While Ushige's incident wasn't the first or last time a player would be asked, "What are you standing up for?" there is no question that this moment will forever be the most famous of all.
This is definitely a motif within not just FGC commentary, but just like, I guess, our ethos.
Oh my God!
Take it in, flex on him.
Unbelievable! Ushige is going to be dreaming about that tonight.
These incidents keep happening. I don't know how they keep happening, but they keep happening, and we've got the perfect phrase to describe what's going on. So, I mean, that was our moment.
Wow, that round was over before Ushige even got back into the chair. Once again, the tournament point for Momochi. He has to win these 2 rounds. Oh no!
No, James. No, James, not like this.
6 years after bringing the fighting game community back to life, Street Fighter IV was set to take its final bow as a main stage tournament at EVO 2015. And while the game saw many great champions across that time, in its final year, Momochi was looking like the man to beat.
Momochi's win felt inevitable. He was a 2014 Capcom Cup champion, he was playing out of his mind, and he'd beaten some of the best players in the world on his way to the grand finals like Shen and Tokido. Who could possibly stop him?
But Momochi's final opponent wasn't going to be easy. Taiwanese pro Gamer B was a consistent threat at any tournament, but he was still searching for his first EVO title. Gamer B had been a consistent presence in the upper echelons of Street Fighter IV since breaking out in 2010, and he came painfully close to winning EVO in 2012 in his grand final showdown with Infiltration.
Down to his last pixel.
And that's it! Infiltration has won!
Evolution 2012!
At EVO 2015, however, Gamer B avenged that loss in a grueling 3-2 set in losers finals. The only opponent left standing in his way was Momochi.
And what a grand finals. Yes. Momochi, also been dancing on the cusp of true greatness for a long time. This has been the greatest year of Street Fighter of his entire life that I've ever seen him play.
What you said about Momochi applies word for word right now to Gamer B. I have never seen him play like this.
Regardless of who was going to come out on top, EVO would have a new Street Fighter IV champion. But no one could have expected the dramatic way in which that king would be crowned. Both players went for a patient game, with Momochi trying to bait Gamer B into a mistake with endless fireball pressure, and Gamer B keeping Momochi's offense at bay with Adon's far-reaching buttons. It was close, but Gamer B found the crack in Momochi's armor first.
Still in the game? Yeah, he's gonna get the sweep.
Oh,
Momochi
2 bars
just got
somehow
hit.
with the jab.
Oh, that's so risky. Wow. Wow. Gets him. Doesn't give him the chance to get behind him. Catches him out of the air at the top. Oh, no uppercut there. That's one of those just uppercut if you can.
Oh, denied.
Gamer B reset the bracket, and Momochi looked rattled. Momochi switched from his signature Ken to Evil Ryu, a common top-tier pick, and that proved to be wise.
And just like that,
gets him to land into the crouch.
With the lead, but look at this.
Momochi answering back, and with a double up ADC into Ultra.
So smart, used all of his resources to make sure he could take that round.
Standing forward, deny unbeatable. Oh, wow, he missed it.
Oh, but look at
that. It's going to be a little bit off, and it's going to be 2-1 for Momochi.
But even with the character swap, Gamer B found a way to bring it back.
Such
no
guts.
super again.
He's got to look deep inside to have anything. A rabbit must come out of a hat. That could be it.
Oh,
right focus. That could be it. Will it be enough?
Will this be enough?
Right down to the line.
Not
final hit
enough
does
yet.
not kill. What is next?
Oh, he gets him out of the air! He gets him out of the air!
The pressure so high. Oh, he caught him! He caught him!
Gamer B took it to the last game! It is down to the final game!
With the EVO title up for grabs, Momochi took the first round. He was so close, he could almost touch it, but that's when disaster struck.
Is Gamer B gonna have to climb the steepest mountain? Taken down once again, the tournament point for Momochi. He has to win these 2 rounds. Oh no!
No, James. No, James, not like this.
At the worst possible moment, Momochi's stick disconnected, force pausing the game and automatically giving Gamer B the round.
This is one of those moments you never forget. Like, every Street Fighter fan remembers where they were when this happened. I was in my parents' basement watching on a crappy laptop, I had friends over, and we were losing our minds. This doesn't happen in Grand Finals.
Trying to climb this unbelievably giant mountain and to come this far, to be on the precipice, and now faced with this kind of technical challenge, literally every challenge imaginable has been thrown at these guys. And now this.
For more than 5 minutes, both players sat there as Momochi's partner Choco Blanca and his team manager Antonio Javier scrambled to find him a replacement stick. But due to sponsorship obligations, Momochi had to use a Razor stick.
All of a sudden, I'm sitting there like, oh my god, where are the rest of the guys? I need a spare stick. I need something that Momochi is comfortable playing on. So I jumped up out of my seat, ran through the aisles, ran into Choco, who was doing the same thing, yelling, does anyone have a Razor stick?
Ultimately, the replacement stick came from fellow competitor Tokido. After a painfully long delay, GamerB and Momochi were finally able to play their fated final round. But Momochi would not be denied.
Oh, gets the sweep, tries to bait something out. Oh, the counter!
Oh, counter hit! That could be it!
That's it right there! Momochi!
Is
He's
yours.
gonna take it!
Evolution.
He is your Evolution 2015 champion!
By the end of the match, both players seemed exhausted by the drama of the situation, and to this day, it remains one of the strangest EVO finishes of all time.
And in first place, the new world champion, EG Moment.
10 years later, and at the tender age of 47, GamerB is still in search of his first EVO Street Fighter title. Despite his harrowing experience in 2015, he has attended every EVO since and refuses to give up on his dream.
I think it would be really easy to write GamerB off as this tragic figure. Like, he came so close to winning EVO twice and lost in these heartbreaking ways. Most people don't recover from that. But a decade later, we're still talking about GamerB. He's still chasing glory regardless of his age. He's not someone we pity. He's someone we all look up to.
I feel how he's looking right now. It's just like my brain, I cannot.
That was the best comeback in KI history.
He just let it happen.
Comebacks are often the most incredible, exciting moments in fighting games. Nothing quite beats seeing a player pushed to the brink of defeat and overcoming the unlikeliest of odds. But some comebacks are truly special. At EVO 2015, Killer Instinct was back on the main stage for the second year in a row. And in top 8, Sleep was about to face off against My God.
My God, Saberwolf versus Sleep. Conra.
This is another run back.
Yeah, so here we go. Let's see how this goes this time. I don't think this is a button check, guys.
No.
This is going to get a little gnarly.
My God was a veteran who had placed 3rd in Mortal Kombat at EVO 2013 and finished top 8 in Killer Instinct the following year. He'd been on the stage before, but Sleep was making his EVO debut, and in Game 1, he was quickly falling behind.
Breaks the heavy because that's the one that does the most damage within that distance. My
Wow!
God, and
My God, he's got to hit him as hard as he possibly can. Oh, that damage. Oh my God, it
seems fair. Seems fair. He made some good reads.
My God, looking clean.
Once Sleep gets the momentum, that's this game.
Right.
As soon as you get the momentum, you want to preserve it as much as possible. This might be it.
Oh God, he's gonna cancel out. My God, just about.
That's it. There's no way against this Wolf.
Wow, just trying to. Oh, he's still in it.
Sleep's Conra wasn't dead, but one hit would do it. To win, he'd somehow have to drain all of My God's second health bar without getting hit once. And My God knew all he had to do was block.
My God, it's not gonna move. It causes no chip damage.
As long as the sand is on the ground, he can do the sand explosion, but if he knows now that he can't use it because it does a little bit of damage to Conra, and he is sleeping on a pixel right now.
When we saw My God versus Sleep, we were kind of like, well, you know, he made it far, but I don't think he's going to be able to beat this matchup because My God's offense is relentless and his defense is perfect.
A comeback seemed impossible. So impossible that the crowd had written off Sleep's chances.
He's gonna be working real hard in the coal mines for this chip damage.
The crowd currently booing My God. They want him to go in and get the kill.
They want him to get the kill.
We believed that the crowd was booing at My God for him kind of laming it out. I mean, he was waiting for Conrad to come in and he was okay with the whole situation playing out. I heard in the crowd they were actually booing at Sleep for playing it out.
And yet, Sleep refused to throw away the round. He refused to give up.
20 seconds on the clock. Eclipse? No.
He's just blocking everything.
My God, it's not moving! Oh, he opened them up.
Oh,
Nice!
I don't want to look. I don't want to look.
No!
He got him! No! No way!
Oh my God!
15 seconds on the clock. Shadow counter doesn't work! Sleep took it! I can't believe it! Impossible!
In a jaw-dropping comeback, Sleep took nearly an entire health bar on a magic pixel, and he quietly waited as My God struggled to process what had happened.
I feel how he's looking right now. It's just like my brain. I cannot.
That was the best comeback in KI history.
I think the pressure caught to him, for sure. And second match, you'll see clearly that he had a good start, but couldn't recover from that.
My God's mental was utterly shattered, and Sleep didn't give him time to pick up the pieces.
Almost on
Chooses
match
to get
point.
the heck out of there.
Wow!
Oh, that's it!
Oh, it's
And Sleep continues and takes it! The
My
quickest
God.
handshake in EVO history.
Wow!
In the end, Sleep finished third at EVO 2015, an impressive outing for his debut at the tournament. But his never-say-die performance against My God gave him the belief to return the very next year to claim his Killer Instinct EVO crown.
He's got to absorb everything. His block's got to be immaculate.
He's blocking. Well, he's blocking everything.
And
Oh,
bang, that's
hits
it.
him with the teleport
Sleep
punch.
wins EVO.
Sleep is your 2016 Killer Instinct champion.
Killer Instinct's history at EVO is short, but Sleep's unfathomable comeback etched it into the legendary tournament's legacy and serves as a reminder that it's never over till it's over.
And Sleep has on his record now, on his permanent record,
The
one of the greatest comebacks.
No, the greatest comeback in
Dude.
KI history.
Yeah, that's the best one. Like, there's no way you come back from a pixel of life. There's just no way.
The pressure's on.
Playing around each other right now. Not giving him anything. Not
Nobody gets hit.
He gets...
That could be it.
EVO being the biggest tournament in fighting games means that even the greatest competitors might be haunted by an asterisk if they can't prove themselves in Las Vegas. And in 2016, Juan Hungrybox Dibiedma needed an EVO title to cement his legacy. HBox was reshaping Super Smash Bros. Melee in his image. The Jigglypuff main didn't win everything that year, but his defensive style won a lot more than it lost, giving him tournament victories and plenty of reasons to celebrate.
I literally put every ounce of my existence into every match that I do. So unsurprisingly, when I win a close situation, my emotion and my relief is released in a very cathartic way.
Now, EVO was in his sights, and it was personal.
You had to feel like 2016 was Hungrybox's year. He'd been playing so well, but he was coming off of back-to-back losses in EVO Grand Finals to Mango in 2014 and Armada in 2015. And this was the biggest Melee tournament ever. It was gonna be anything but easy.
Right outside of where HBox wants to be. This is the Needles right now. He's trying to snipe his jumps. What's he gonna get? Oh my God!
2-0! And Plump advances in the winner's side.
HBox bounced back from the loss to run the loser's bracket gauntlet. First, he took a 2-0 win over S2J, then he narrowly overcame Mango before getting his revenge on Plup in the loser's finals.
You know that Hungrybox can take. You know that Hungrybox can take the stock in any. Oh, he does it! He does it!
For the third year in a row, HBox entered EVO Grand Finals from the loser's side. Now, the only thing standing between him and the title was 2 sets and the defending champion, Armada. But 2016 HBox was different from the HBox that Armada had toppled in the previous year's Grand Final. He seemed calmer.
Oh, and what an answer! Is HBox still gonna get the kill though? Does he get off this?
Not yet. Not
Wow!
Yet. Still a chance.
Oh my God, and that's it! In spite of the beautiful presence of mind from Armada and Shine Spike, HBox says, I am still out here.
And that calm continued as HBox extended his lead to 2.
Wants to keep this percent low. Oh, what's Hungrybox gonna do?
Rest!
Yes! Gets the very last active frame of that pound.
But Armada fought back to force a 5th game, and momentum seemed to be shifting as HBox went down a full stock.
Yeah, that was that juicy DI too, right? Where you got hit. He was gonna be in his time for a minute. Oh, he just runs up and does it.
Oh yeah.
All right,
now
EVO
for sure.
2016 is on the line right now.
Yes.
One more big hit from Armada is going to end this tournament.
Hungrybox locked in, trying to find a path out of this situation. He was able to take one of Armada's stocks, but was at a dangerously high percentage himself. Just one touch could spell instant doom.
The pressure's on.
Playing around each other right now. Armada not giving him anything. Not
Nobody gets hit.
He gets...
That could be it.
To reset the bracket.
The reset.
Reads the double jump. Waits out the air dodge. And Armada, he's got to play one more set.
Now, after a signature incredible clutch, Hungrybox was in unfamiliar territory. He was one set away from winning his first EVO title. The two Smash Gods traded games until there was only one left.
Eats a back air, this is big. He recovers. The tournament winner.
Presses forward on the gray stick, and that's the end of EVO 2016.
It gives you affirmation in your own self. You look at your hands after you won, you look at the lights and sounds, and you said like, man, I really dreamed about this. And I put all my energy and time into doing it, and I finally fucking made it.
The reset itself remains one of the most pivotal moments of Hungrybox's career, and this is where many fans first got a taste of the legendary HBox Popoff. And while it's his only EVO title, it stands as a crowning achievement for one of the greatest players to ever touch the game. EVO 2016 remains the largest tournament he's ever won, and will always be remembered as the moment the Hungrybox era truly began.
Is going to advance.
No, he got it just at the end, and L.I. Joe takes it. He lives in the tournament, the lone American representative.
While 2015 sent Street Fighter IV at EVO off with a spectacular disaster, EVO 2016 welcomed Street Fighter V with an unlikely hero.
No man deserves this more than L.I. Joe.
L.I. Joe had been around fighting games for a long time, and he had seen it all, from the explosion of interest in North American arcades to the dark times of the mid-2000s to Street Fighter IV revitalizing the FGC.
I think we did not know how much we needed it until we got it. And then it was like, oh, now this feels like Third Strike just came out.
But by the time Street Fighter V was coming out, Joe's relationship with fighting games had changed.
So at this point in his career, Joe's really like a normal dude. By no means is he really a professional player. He's been in the scene for a long time and he loves fighting games, but he's also just working as a manager at a furniture company. He would travel to whatever events in the Northeast he could get out to. But unlike a lot of top players in this era, he was not going out to international events and facing off against the best of the best every weekend.
Something about Street Fighter V lit the competitive fire under Joe though, and he was motivated enough to prove himself at CEO against some of the best players in the world.
If I wasn't playing it, I was watching a video. If I wasn't watching a video, I was reading about it. Like I was really honed in for some reason for Street Fighter V. And again, the people around me were just as into it, so it kind of pushed me a little bit.
Despite making top 32 at CEO and showing he was still more than good enough to compete, no one was betting the house on him in Vegas. But EVO has a habit of surprising fans, and in 2016, Joe was that surprise. His route through the bracket looked like it was leading him into the path of Justin Wong.
Justin, for as long as I've known him, is like my demon. We all have a fighting game demon. Unfortunately, one of the best players in the world happens to also be my demon.
But when that didn't happen, something clicked for Joe.
I remember looking at my friends, there was a lot of us, and I remember looking at them all and being like, there's nobody in this room I can't beat 2 times. And they were like, holy shit, yes, you're right. Like, I can lose 10-2, but if I can get those first 2 first, I win.
With his confidence flowing, Joe beat out Squall in top 32, already improving on his finish at CEO, but his next opponent, Fudo, proved to be far more difficult.
Fudo using a different jump button and hitting it early because he knows that's what Joe wants to do, is that jump jab.
One more for stun. Oh, it still is, yes, and Fudo, so much to work with. Mix up here, front or back? Front, and a block from Joe.
Joe in the long road to try to get out of here, but no, it's not
That's gonna be it. Fudo over L.I. Joe.
Joe is now in losers, and in any other year, his run might have immediately ended there, especially given that he now had to play against Kazunoko, the 2015 Capcom Cup champion. But that's when Joe shocked everyone.
Yeah, I was scared of the V-trigger. All right, Kazunoko gonna be able to confirm. Maybe spend EX. No, what a block again. Same sequence.
And he's gonna confirm it. Is that?
That's dead for sure. L.I. Joe is in top 8 of EVO. He makes it.
L.I. Joe, Long Island Joe from New York State has qualified for Evolution Top 8.
Joe had done it. Against all odds, he would play on the big stage on Championship Sunday as the only American left in the bracket.
At this point, it's just impossible to deny what Joe has managed to accomplish this year. He's faced off against a bunch of the best players in the world and come out on top. And this is the point where famously a lot of Japanese fans online start referring to Joe as the protagonist, because it really did seem like he just had that anime anime plot armor.
Representing America, give it up for Long Island Joe!
Despite being the odd man out in the practice room, outside, the rest of America was ready to give him their support. He was clearly the Mandalay Bay crowd's chosen hero.
I just remember like thinking about all my friends do this before me. I was just happy that I got to be where they were. Like, I'm doing what I've watched Daigo do for my entire 25 years of playing fighting games. Like, I finally made it.
Waiting for Joe was Eita, a Japanese Ken player who broke out in the latter years of Street Fighter IV and was having a pretty incredible run, having taken out the likes of Punko and Tokido to make top 8. But once again, Joe was full of surprises.
Eita not out of it yet.
Oh, once again.
The run, he got the punish. Joe ties it up.
Into the heavy kick EX side, and he takes his first game. He ties it up 1-1.
Oh, he's out of there. The chase down from 8 side, but Joe can't get the punish. But there's the combo. It's not enough. Needs one more. He jumped over the fireball. Joe up 2-1 over 8 up from Japan. He's got to be wary of the trigger. Ends here.
And then dashes into the fireball.
In the front. He got him. He spends the critical art. And Joe. He's got it.
Is going to advance.
No, he got it just at the end, and L.I. Joe takes it. He lives in the tournament, the lone American representative.
Joe had done it. He had made it to top 6 at EVO, and the significance of that wasn't lost on the crowd, including his dad.
And I remember winning and walking off the stage, and my dad was right there. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I had a lot of friends there that year. Like, usually, you know, a couple of us go, like, we went in a group that year for the first year of Street Fighter V. John is there, guy I've been playing fighting games with for 15 years at the time. My girlfriend, she's there up in the stands. And the guy that's responsible for taking me to play games when I was a child is now here also. So it was this crazy, like, everyone that should be here is here.
Unfortunately for Joe, knocking out Eita was the climax of his run at EVO 2016. He came out swinging against Fujimura, but ultimately fell short.
Yukadon is going to advance forward here on the loser side bracket. L.I. Joe, the last U.S. player, has been eliminated from the tournament. But what a performance here for one L.I. Joe from Long Island, New York. You can hear the appreciation from the audience.
Joe might not have gone the distance in 2016 as the Great American Hope, but his performance was a special moment at a tournament where famously anything can happen, where a guy who just loves fighting games and the FGC more than almost anyone can upset the best in the world.
It was one of the greatest moments of my entire life, hands down, like easily. I'm just always going to be forever grateful for that opportunity and that like year and a half where it was like the most talked about thing for fighting games and things like that. It was quite incredible. I think it's hard to talk about and not get like kind of emotional over, but it was something else, man. It was something else.
Whoa! Whoa! I don't think we've ever seen that before.
We have
Yikes!
Since winning Injustice at EVO 2014 in their breakout performance, Sonic Fox quickly took over the NRS fighting game scene.
Oh! Fox, and that's it!
No, hold on!
Wait a minute!
Hold on!
Wait a minute!
Anything will do it! Anything will do it! Anything will do it!
Pull your dragon tattoos out, they're glowing! Oh! It landed on the Caltron! Wow! Very, very nice!
Sonic Fox's natural talent and incredible understanding of character matchups led to them completely dominating Mortal Kombat X at EVO 2015, and it didn't look like anything would be different in 2016.
Hayate will take this. If he can finally get things going to low,
This
block.
is really his opportunity he needed. He's out of that corner
He wasn't
finally,
able to
but
set up.
man, yeah.
Here comes Sonic Fox again. No meter. Hayate is
Oh,
in
no.
trouble.
This
He's in
is
trouble.
crazy.
This might be it. Hayate's already
Wow.
leaning back in his chair. Look at that 3-0. Unstoppable
Dominant.
Jason.
But their opponent in the grand finals, Tekken Master, Bahrain's best fighting game player, had competed for years but had only recently started traveling to NRS tournaments. The two crossed paths earlier in the bracket, with Sonic Fox sending Tekken Master to losers bracket in winners finals, and it wasn't pretty.
This is not looking good here for Tekken Master.
Overhead, but out of the air, down one, and so now it's time for Tekken Master to try to make things work. No.
Not many opportunities
low.
left. This is going to be it. One last mix-up.
And he gets clipped on the way down.
Sonic Fox in Mortal Kombat X has just been dominant, and today's been no different.
Tekken Master fought through the losers bracket for a run back, looking for revenge and a chance to spoil Sonic Fox's seemingly inevitable victory.
So on one side of things, we have Sonic Fox.
He hasn't even bled his own blood yet.
He hasn't. He has not lost a game in top 8.
And coming out of losers, Tekken Master coming out of nowhere, working so hard against so many opponents here.
Although Sonic Fox took an early lead in the series using Cassie Cage, Tekken Master swung back the momentum by switching to Kotal Khan.
Ooh, meter burn version. What's he gonna do for the mix-up? Overhead again, it blocks it. Here we go.
Kotal doing some good stuff to set up.
Wakes up. Oh, meter burn version again.
Into overhead, and it's blocked properly this time. And now maybe it's time for Tekken Master to take advantage of it. He has a lot of advantage there.
Oh man, he's staggering these party crashers
Again,
so
will he
well.
go for chip? Will he get chip on this?
And he does, tying things up here. And look at Sonic Fox. That's the first game he's lost today, am I right?
You are right.
Okay.
He was 3-0 against Hayate.
All right.
And he was 3-0 against Tekken Master
He is
in their last
definitely
set.
not pleased about it, that's for sure.
Oh, it's business time, folks. We're going to get Gunslinger Aaron.
Okay, all right.
Despite forcing Sonic Fox to swap to Aaron Black, Tekken Master continued to build momentum.
Yes, breaker immediately.
And he's ready for it. Perhaps he took that risk knowing he had the breaker. Oh boy.
We could see the round, folks. We could see it.
Oh man, and the pop-off
slicing through.
Wow, look at this face on this look on Sonic Fox's face. I don't think I've ever seen him make that face before.
We do not see this
You don't
very
see that often. Oh, he chooses to use one. No more breaker. This is gonna be it.
This could be it. No.
Oh man, Sonic Fox.
Can he do it? Plus frames. He's looking for the EX. It didn't come.
I'm covering my eyes.
There it is. The reset.
Very nice.
Oh, when you have Kotal's huge horizontal reach in the air.
Yeah, you're right about that.
He goes
Look
for
at
it.
this, the lead, Tekken Master.
Oh, that was the last tidbit. He just didn't want to deal with the meaty.
There's the slide. Tekken Master trying to go up 1-0 in this grand
gonna do
final
it. He's
set.
going to do it.
For the first time during their battle, Tekken Master had the upper hand, and for the first time in years, Sonic Fox looked mortal. But that's when things got serious.
Whoa! I don't think we've ever seen that before.
We have
Yikes.
Never. We're seeing bareheaded human Sonic Fox.
I thought his brain would be exposed there.
The now hatless Sonic Fox kept faith in Aaron Black, and they were rewarded.
Oh boy, this could be big stuff. He goes for damage over
praise
time.
the sun.
And unfortunately for him, doesn't last there long.
Oh, the trade! It's not over yet. He's got pressure.
Oh, it's not over.
Oh, no.
EX,
One more mix-up.
EX,
He's got the bar. Yes or no? Down jab. Oh, Sonic Fox gets it. Wow, and the celebration.
What's he got?
Wake-ups. He's got the lead. Oh, catches him.
Very light Okuzmo.
Ooh, bad trade on the fireballs. He's got the... Oh, what's he going to do here to kill him
Overhead
off?
block.
Look at the life bars here.
That life over time.
Oh, my God. This is crazy. Wow, Sonic Fox now. Trying to tie things up.
Taking up that space. Kotal cannot run over that. You have to
keep
jump
out.
or walk over it.
Oh, God.
Or use that.
He's gonna convert. He's got the lead. He's got the position. Chooses to meter burn. Oh, the trade on the fireballs. And Sonic Fox takes the lead in the set.
With his back against the wall and Sonic Fox on the cusp of victory, Tekken Master went all in on the Blood God variation of Kotal Khan to force a final game.
Okay, activates that. Does
But it
not
was out.
want the comeback to happen here.
Blood God Kotal in grand finals.
Man, this is
Blood
gonna be
God
very,
Kotal.
very hard to come back here for Sonic Fox. What's he gonna do? Wake ups. Wow, simple as that. And look at this, one round away from tying things up in the set and taking it to final game. Uh-oh.
The damage reduction totem out there.
Oh, emergency. Sound the alarm. Sonic Fox.
Again, plus frames.
Oh, emergency.
But now he has bar. What will he do with it? Will he use it?
Oh my God, I can't.
He going for damage.
I can't watch.
The damage.
Oh man.
The damage.
The block, and it is all tied up. 2-2, Evolution 2016.
With the EVO title teetering on a knife's edge, Sonic Fox counterpicked Tekken Master's Kotal Khan with Alien.
Careful, he's got the green stuff.
Okay, was looking for the low that time. Didn't come. Okay, jump kick. The block. And not
no
punish.
Punish is a disaster this time. Armor enforces the break. From downtown, he's got the acid buildup, forcing the Jenka mix-ups here. Okay, pizza pie. Overhead again, it's been a nightmare. He's got the corner with Aliener. What is he gonna do here?
Probably just the string TM,
oh,
yes.
Boy, yikes.
It all came down to this. In order to secure the upset, Tekken Master had to stem Alien's onslaught with corner pressure of his own. But in the end, Sonic Fox's trump card was too deadly to contain.
What are we gonna do? The blocks.
It's time now for Tekken Master. No, the big
that
miss.
was a mistake here, and
was.
we're right back into the corner. Look at this.
We are seeing
no.
some problems out of Tekken Master.
It's a heartbreak.
He's missed punishes, he's missed combos.
Yikes.
He has to make a big recovery immediately. He's got the damage buff out.
The throw break.
If he finds a hit, friends, that will be a lot.
This is the secret boss here. The Alien. Oh man, Tekken Master with barely any health left.
There it is.
That
Sonic Fox
is it. The celebration. Sonic Fox just like that. Once again, the repeat.
Tekken Master was the only person who could make Sonic Fox bleed, but that wasn't enough in 2016. However, his determination to make the comeback and the quality of the series was undeniable and earned the respect of many fans despite the loss. And for Sonic Fox, it was another test of their tournament resilience, and, importantly, their third consecutive EVO title. Mortal Kombat was officially in the Sonic Fox era.
And in first place, and still the world champion, Sonic Fox! Oh! The command grab! Don't wait, Daddy!
King of Fighters has a long history at EVO, but in 2017, it was back as a main event tournament after being limited to side tournament status the previous year. The winner of that side tournament, Xiao Hai, was one of the most accomplished KOF players ever. In 2007, he traveled from his home, China, to Japan. His goal? To compete in KOF 98 at SBO, but he did a lot more than just compete. In the years that followed, Xiao Hai's legend only grew, and in 2014, he took down Tokido to capture his first EVO title, putting him firmly on the path to KOF GOAT status.
I think Xiao Hai is an amazing player. He's everything that you've heard of. And I think that's the part that people have a hard time believing, that there's a player that could have been so dominant from an early age and only getting more dominant as he gets older.
Now, in 2017, 10 years after his competitive debut at SBO, Xiao Hai had his sights set on a second main event EVO win, this time for King of Fighters 14. But in the years since, the competition had leveled up, and Xiao Hai was reminded of that in winter semifinals.
Choose to save the meter.
Ooh,
he's looking for the bait!
Win it, did it! Just win it, did it!
Not dead yet!
enough!
The magic pixel!
Oh, wow!
Wow! Luis Ja takes the round and takes the match, putting the legend Xiao Hai into losers!
Xiao Hai was forced to run the gauntlet in losers, where he overcame some of the best players in the world in do-or-die matches to make it to grand finals. Waiting for him there was ET, a Taiwanese player known for his formidable grappling style that always put him in contention at big tournaments.
ET is just one of those guys that plays with his heart. You know, he's playing his preferred characters. They're not bad characters, but they're not the meta at the same time, and he's making them work.
It was the ambitious specialist against the seasoned veteran. Xiao Hai seemed to be in his element, but ET was hungry for a win.
Probably looking for a down forward. There it is. There it is. Ooh!
Oh, man.
Jumper.
Oh, gets another big combo.
Six to landing.
Whoa! Do you not know my ranges? Do you not know where I can go? You gotta be willing to challenge against Daimon. If you're in his face, you gotta look for those types of things.
Totally agree.
Oh man, you just hear those sounds of splashing.
Oh! He's been a bad, bad boy.
Sets himself up for the dunk. Look, oh, ET is looking way too strong right now. Oh man, he gets a combo and he screws it up. This is big. This is big. Oh no!
Gets it back though. No EX.
What?
Did he press the button? Did he not press the button?
Oh my God! What are you doing,
He
ET?
drops it though. ET think he's seen the scum guild. That would have
Oh! ET is up 2-0.
What?
One more match for ET, and
he can't believe it.
With his dreams of another EVO title slipping away, Xiao Hai had to make a decision. He'd been struggling against ET's Daimon, so he swapped in Benimaru for the next match, and it paid off.
I don't want to deal with Daimon up close at all.
Oh, raw activation. What's behind that? Oh, possible mistake. That's unfortunate.
Oh, Oh, man.
All right, it's the first time we saw Xiaohai turn something around.
He's on a pretty big lead now. Oh, no, man. Our nerves going to start creeping in. There's so many factors getting played
Oh, my God. Farstead D again.
Takes the wind. Wow, you got to think that takes the wind out of his sails.
Oh, dude, he is
hard.
ET was visibly rattled, while Xiaohai remained deep in thought. This wasn't going to be a battle decided by just skill.
ET right now, to me, as far as the way this tournament's playing out, is a superior player.
I would say so too.
At tonight, he is a superior player. If he loses this, it's because he got inside his own head.
Xiaohai's Benimaru continued to give ET's Daimon problems, and eventually he was able to even the series. To stop the collapse, ET dropped Leona for Clark, another grappler, while moving Daimon to third position. But unfortunately for ET, the change didn't help him off the ropes.
And ET's so much more aggressive all of a sudden. It takes the low beat on the bad jump.
Now this is tough.
All that stood between Xiaohai and resetting the bracket was ET's Daimon. And while Benimaru seemed to have his number so far, ET was determined to change that.
You just gotta deal with all these great buddies.
Oh,
Wow,
I would have split the bar. Just get him out of there.
Great sequence of events here for
not save
ET.
it.
Oh no, gets thrown back into the corner. He's gotta eat it, yo.
Oh. And Xiaohai saving the meter.
Back knee. Oh,
nice.
Standy. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
But there would be no reset. Instead, ET's Daimon woke up and chose violence.
I don't know what to do, man.
No!
Oh, no!
Does not opt.
Oh!
The command grab! Don't wake Daddy!
He's still got 1 meter.
What's he got after this?
Working out 2 meters. Gotta look out for
The
Xiaohai.
stop sign! The stop sign!
Get activation going here.
Oh, it's over! He's got it! He's got it! It's over!
It's good!
It's Evo 2017! Finally!
He did it!
Waterworks everywhere! It's a waterfall here in Las Vegas, Nevada!
He finally did it. He's got no legs. It's over.
Oh my God! It's wild too, because ET was getting cooked. I was like, dude, there's no way. How's he getting out of this? What's about to be? Xiaohai takes another Evo, guys. And then he just gives him the command counter climax, and I'm like, I'm out of my seat at this point. Like, I jumped out of my chair.
While ET's gutsy performance against Xiaohai is undoubtedly a memorable moment on its own, there's no question that Hell Pocket's off-the-cuff commentary elevated it to another level.
The command grab! Don't wake Daddy! I had never used it before that day, though. At least not in that context. I think that was probably the first time I was like, you know what? This kind of makes sense. You know, when Daimon lands that level 2 command grab super, like, don't wake Daddy, man. Daddy's trying to catch a nap. What are you over here? Get your ass out of here.
Fortunately for KOF fans, this rivalry didn't end at EVO 2017. In the years that followed, ET and Xiaohai faced off again and again, most notably in grand finals at EVO 2023 and 2024. Xiaohai got his revenge both of those times, but those encounters were made all the more impactful because of the show the two put on in 2017.
There's been so many people that have came and went in KOF. These guys are still here, and they're gonna probably stay as good as they were when they first showed up. And yeah, I think if that's not an all-timer, I don't know what else is, man.
Oh, we made it the throw. That's it. That's it. Tokido is the Evolution 2017 champion.
As fighting games grew and more specialist players emerged, one legendary Japanese pro remained a top competitor in multiple major titles into the mid-2010s. Hajime Tokido Taniguchi had already had a remarkable career in multiple games, but he never won a main stage Street Fighter tournament at EVO. In search of his ultimate glory, Tokido chose to focus exclusively on Street Fighter V from the beginning, and his effort was further bolstered by the addition of his longtime main Akuma to the game.
Akuma is his character concept. He has low health, but he has everything else. That means if I master him, he's the best character.
I do think it's important to say that yes, Tokido thought Akuma was the best character, but everybody else in the world didn't necessarily agree. The character had been out for quite a few months at this point, and a lot of other players were really having a hard time making Akuma work. People were finding that his classic low health meant that he would just explode in a lot of situations against the aggressive playstyle that Street Fighter V is really built around. And yeah, Tokido seemed to be making the character work, but I think there's no question that Akuma was a bit of a gamble.
Tokido was hitting his stride right before EVO 2017, but another, younger competitor was also on a hot streak and seemed primed to stop him. Punk. Punk started turning heads towards the end of 2016 with his aggressive and confident Karin play, and almost as quickly as he had emerged, Punk began to dominate Street Fighter V.
Oh, there it is. He's gonna use it now. Pop it now. No, you work this time. He's dead. Is he? Okay, there it is. He popped off. He popped off. And Punk popped off. Big E's on stage.
Punk wasn't just good, he knew he was good, and he didn't shy away from letting people know it.
You know, with this money, I'm gonna go, me and Dude gonna have a nice meal at E-League together, and we're gonna talk about why NLBC is so free. We're gonna have a good conversation over a nice dinner.
It didn't matter if he was playing against traveling Japanese or European pros or domestic US talent. In the months leading up to EVO 2017, Punk looked nearly unstoppable.
It's funny, I feel like Punk is probably the best player in the world. That's my thought. I would be very surprised if he was not in top 8.
American fans dared to hope that Punk could finally become the first American Street Fighter EVO champion in years, and the EVO 2017 bracket seemed to only confirm that.
Surprisingly, when I played at EVO, I didn't have any nerves at all going to my first EVO. I just played and I felt good the whole time.
And coming hot off a win over Justin Wong, Punk dispatched Tokido for a spot in winner's side top 8.
The double low light kick. The V reversal again. Punk in trouble still. There's so much offense from Tokido.
Oh, he got under. That's it. He should be able to confirm into the critical art. And there it is. Punk is going to take it over Tokido and advance over onto the winner's side.
Tokido was forced to dig deep in losers to earn his shot at a rematch with Punk. Blocking his path to grand finals, though, was a murderer's row of some of the best Street Fighter V players in the world. But Tokido was determined to prevail.
Hazunoko's got to be careful. One hit confirmed from so he got
Too
him.
high up again, but couldn't confirm off of that. He thought he was too far. Gets the walk-up throw. Oh boy. Be careful of that parry. Oh, wait, there's the confirm into the dash-up uppercut. Guess who is going to grand finals? It is Tokido.
Despite having already lost to Punk, Tokido took his place on the grand final stage with an air of confidence. He was dead set on winning his first ever EVO championship for a main Street Fighter title, but taking 2 sets against Punk, especially given their prior match in the bracket, still seemed like a tall order.
No successful anti-air. Oh, did you see him stagger just a tiny bit? And he's going to be able to get the meter and confirm into the critical art. Take round number 1 here in grand finals.
The round started close, but Tokido found an unconventional path to victory. Punk hadn't been here before, but Tokido had. He knew the pressure that came with sitting on that stage, and he used it to his advantage.
Trying to get in there. Oh no, ate it. He just ate the dive kick. And oh, beautiful side switch there from Tokido there. He has the opportunity to go either direction. He said, oh, gonna be a stun.
Very close. He hit a button. He's so genius. The taunt. He did a taunt combo to Punk in grand finals of EVO.
The taunt combo broke Punk and paved the way for Tokido to reset the bracket.
Tokido has his MV trigger. Oh, here he comes. What's the mix-up? What a throw tech. Only 16 seconds, but he walks into the fireball. We have a reset.
With momentum now firmly in his favor, Tokido found another gear.
This is huge, Tokido. The momentum is massive. The tech, it's looking miserable here for Punk. He's in so much trouble.
So this is where the mental fortitude comes into play. And he's just been walking into those standing medium kicks. Here's the setup. It works. He gets it from the other side. And it's going to be an uppercut. So now the next mix-up could be death or stun. He goes for the throw. Tokido has the lead. He is 1 game up over Punk.
You can see he's unsettled. Punk is not ready for this. There's so much pressure on him.
Take some time. Take some time. Do not jump back into this match.
But Punk did jump back in, and things only got worse.
I've never seen him look like this. He's just not prepared. He's unsettled by Tokido. The nerves are getting to him. The stakes here at Evolution. The confirm again. The back throw. He is marching all over him.
Oh, he used the medium kick. He used the medium kick. And we are going to get a demon finish here for Tokido. He's up 2-0 over Punk. It's all slipping away from him.
He jumped onto it.
Oh,
Faded the throw.
That's it! That's it! Tokido is the Evolution 2017 champion!
No matter who won this series, history would have been made, but America's first would have to wait at least another year. Tokido's incredible losers bracket run and his destruction of Punk in grand finals had ended his Street Fighter EVO drought. And to mark his victory, Tokido gave us one of the most moving quotes in fighting game history.
Just one thing I want to say. Fighting game is something so great.
Tokido reminded us all that dedication and love of fighting games is what drives us, that the journey isn't always linear, success isn't guaranteed, and what Tokido did, dedicating years of his life to the pursuit of greatness, even though he came up short time and time again, was all worth it for this moment. We all got to witness the climax of one of the most incredible careers in fighting game history, and many couldn't help but be moved to tears.
It's been one of those weekends, you know, we all come together to celebrate fighting games, and as you said, fighting games are great.
Damn it, why did he have to say that?
I know, that's, you guys don't know, that's what got James the worst. It almost got me too, I won't lie.
Okay everyone, we're halfway through the most iconic moments in EVO history. Let us know in the comments what's been your favorite story so far, and while you do that, I'd like to give another shout out to our sponsor, Omen. The Omen Max 16 laptop is a beast, equipped with up to an Intel Core Ultra 9 processor, offering gamers desktop-level performance anywhere encased in a light, portable body they can take on the go. No matter how sweaty things get on the server, the Omen Max 16 will stay cool thanks to the brand new Omen Tempest Cooling Pro technology. It includes the Omen Cryo Compound, a new liquid metal hybrid material designed to improve the lifespan of your PC. But that's not all. The Omen Max 16 is also equipped with a groundbreaking new self-cleaning fan technology called Fan Cleaner. Powered by Intel, this built-in feature periodically reverses the fan's direction to prevent dust buildup for absolutely peak reliable performance. And for the first time ever, Omen gives players the ability to manually overclock their laptop's CPU and GPU for max performance up to 250 watts total processing power without having to go into the BIOS. Once again, thanks to Omen for helping players navigate through any obstacle to reach new levels with the Omen Max 16 laptop, available at omen.com. Now, let's wrap up the most iconic moments in EVO history.
Now I really understand why this is the last Evo. Last Evo was Matt and Mori. I mean, now you really get it.
EVO is best known for producing some of the greatest moments fighting games have to offer, but it has also been the stage for some of the darkest moments in the community's history, and perhaps none is more infamous than what happened in Smash 4's Grand Finals at EVO 2018. By the end of Smash 4, a lot of fans were pretty unhappy, and they had good reason to be.
The last years of Smash 4 were a mess. First, Cloud totally broke the game, and then Bayonetta destroyed whatever was left. This was one of the most broken Smash characters ever designed. If you weren't playing Bayonetta, you were basically giving up free wins.
That character definitely broke the game. She had one of the easiest zero death combos. It was kind of like done off of any of her special moves. You pretty much just carried them to the top.
Piece of shit character should not have been allowed in any game. That character is a cheat code.
Even after Nintendo responded to fan outcry with nerfs, it simply wasn't enough to stop her from keeping a stranglehold on the game's competitive scene.
It was very rare that you did not see a Bayonetta in the top 8 in every major tournament in 2018. It was very common.
EVO 2018, however, marked Smash 4's final year at the tournament, and two of the game's biggest names, MKLeo and Tweak, weren't able to attend, leaving the door wide open for the rest of the field. Unfortunately for fans, though, that resulted in a nightmarish grand final scenario, a Bayonetta mirror match between Lima and Captain Zack, two top players who claim to have faced hate from the Smash community for playing Bayonetta.
Captain Zack will be up there dancing and popping off on people, and like people are already upset at your character choice, and now you're like taunting and mocking them. So after a while, like that's going to bleed directly into the player for sure. I would never say like people deserve hate, but I think I am definitely understanding of why people were hating on said players for their antics and the character that they play.
Normally, grand finals generate a lot of hype and excitement, especially at EVO, but this one felt different due to the nature of the matchup. At first, the game was what you'd expect, a mirror match between two high-level players using a high-tier character. Lima went up 2 games on tournament point before Captain Zack came back and evened the set at 2-2. But that's when it happened. Captain Zack SD'd.
Game number 5, much like we saw in Winners Finals. However, that Winners Finals, we saw Lima take it quite handily. Will that be the case here, or will Zach send us into another set? You ain't gotta wait long for the answer to that.
Whoa!
No, not like that. Yes,
the homie stock.
There it is. That's what I like to see right there. The camaraderie, baby.
Okay, first of all, no, I don't like seeing that, but today,
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
I can't have my grand finals end like that. I can't have it end like that.
Thanks to Lima giving Zach the homie stock for self-destructing at 0%, Zach went on to win the match, resetting the bracket. But after a brief conversation between sets, things got really weird. As soon as the second set started, both players just charged their guns. Neither of them made a move.
Captain Zach with the backdoor 3-0 to send us in the grand final set number 2. We ain't done yet, baby. Hold that get, and get to the click clack. Let's do it.
Bro, what is going on? What is this?
I don't know. I was stalling for time.
All right, man. Well, now I really understand why this is the last Evo. Last Evo was Smash 4. I mean, now you really get it.
I remember watching at home at like 1:30 a.m. and thinking, there's no way this is allowed.
After about 45 seconds, Coney walked over to try to get the players to tell the crowd what was happening.
I was just asking how their Evo went. I was like, hey man, how was your weekend? $9 bottle of water, huh? You want me to go get you one? Like, you made it, champ. Good job. I'm just talking to them.
Oh, they're actually doing an interview. Is this real? I can't tell this.
Wow,
I feel like this is actual match, and we're doing an interview right now.
I'm not sure what's going on right here.
Fortunately, after more than 90 seconds of wasting everyone's time, Bear came over to tell both players that their actions were against EVO rules.
They just told me they were friends and they just wanted to have fun. When I asked them the questions, I just needed an answer so I can let them know that what they did was a violation of the official rules for EVO in terms of stalling.
Oh, dang! Yo, Bear came up there with the rules set.
Wow,
yo,
that's
look,
OD.
in the rules it says you are not allowed to stall the match. Let's go, Bear. Bear MVP of EVO right now.
Bear is saving everything right now, okay?
In the back of my head, I was like, is this actually going to go on forever, though? Like, are they really going to be able to run it to time? And so when Bear got up there was a real sigh of relief.
Bear's enforcement of the rules ended the time-wasting shenanigans, and while Lima ultimately won the tournament, the fans were furious.
At long, and I do mean long, last, a champion is crowned at EVO 2018.
Zach later told Event Hubs about the hatred he received for playing Bayonetta, but in the same breath, strangely defended the charging strategy as completely valid.
That explanation is BS, for sure. You may have lost the first interaction, but you don't lose the whole game because you let go first. Like, that makes no sense.
I think he was playing it up there. I do think they were trying to win. Like, you want to win EVO, of course. Just in that moment, they both said, hey, let's hold B.
For some fans, it was a perfect send-off for the train wreck that was Smash 4. Bayonetta cheapened the game. This was just the ultimate proof of how she destroyed the scene.
In hindsight, it sucks. Once you start seeing, people walk out the venue, like, that's how you kind of know that the game is over.
Unfortunately, this infamous finals marked a disappointing end to Smash 4's run at EVO, sadly tarnishing the series' reputation going forward.
It makes your game look like a joke, and that's unfortunate for Smashers, as they've always been trying to fight for legitimacy and whatnot, and this situation is just going to set us back.
Problem X has taken Evolution 2018.
Street Fighter at EVO rarely sees repeat champions. In fact, since the modern era began with Street Fighter 4, only one player had ever gone back-to-back, Daigo. But going into EVO 2018, Tokido truly looked like the man to beat.
That's gonna do it. No, we blocked in time.
And it got out. He's still danger of stun. And that's gonna do it. There's the stun right there. Tokido is gonna finish it off with the fancy taunt combo to take Brooklyn beat down.
After his incredible 2017 victory and the rest of the season that followed, it looked like Tokido could actually repeat his long-coveted EVO win in 2018. But EVO is a massive open bracket, and nothing is certain, and one player was looking to make an upset: Problem X. Problem X was the United Kingdom's foremost Street Fighter player. He'd been signed by Mouse Sports in early 2017 and became renowned for his calm demeanor and methodical approach in game. His wins and placements that year, including a top 8 at Capcom Cup, earned him top 10 ranking. But he went full-time on esports in 2018, and it paid off.
Oh, what is this set up? Oh, the other side! The corner. It's not over just yet. Look at the... Did you chase after the tornado? That doesn't dissipate on the EX? Uh-oh. Oh, the slide! He was trying to get into them DMs, and he did! Problem X moves on. against Momochi.
Problem X was unique in another way. He was one of the few top players using M. Bison at this point.
Here's the thing about Bison in Street Fighter V. The netcode in this game really just wasn't good. And there's no question that that definitely favored this character. He had so many ways to get in. He could move forward with his sort of unusual teleporting dash, a well-spaced scissor kick. He had Devil's Reverse. There was just so many ways that online a really good Bison could kind of just overwhelm your mental stack no matter how prepared you were. But in person, it was a different story. Good players had enough time to react to his gimmicks, and at this point in the game, we'd all labbed out answers to his really long block strings and his crazy pressure. So the character was fine, but there was really this sense that he just wasn't a tournament winning pick.
While there were some characters that Bison struggled against, Problem kept the Dictator in his back pocket and had Abigail as a backup for a few key matchups. And using the pair, he made top 8 by defeating Japanese pros like Bonchan and Fujimura. He also triumphed over the last European to win EVO, Luffy. Then he stayed on winner's side with victories over Gachikun and Fudo, the latter of which had just sent Tokido to loser's side. But Tokido ran it back and emerged to face Problem in grand finals, and Problem greeted him with a beating.
Building up a lot of that gray health, it's all gone now. And here comes some big old damage.
That chunk gets him out of the air.
Oh, beats out the
and
throw!
the dizzy.
Okay, not gonna quite kill. But look at this life lead that he has. Oh no, no anti-air. And you know what? Tokido's gonna come in here. And now he has a critical art all locked up and ready to go. Oh boy, another throw, every throw. What a choice by Problem X!
Despite losing the first game, Tokido surged back, and the series became tense with a ton of close rounds.
Max trying to shut it down, use that straight edge, all get caught, but Tokido drops it.
He tried to dash through it! He couldn't make it through! And that means Tokido has tied it up 1-1.
Nice
the throw! Oh, here we go! Activates. Gets over there, and he just goes for the crouching medium. Tokido is still alive. Jumping back in the corner, trying to hope that he goes after him.
No answer for the jumps. We've seen this as a slight flaw in Problem X's game repeatedly in this top 8.
Oh, this time the jump back jab. Where did he
That's
call it
gonna be
out? He called it out! We have a reset!
Just like 2017, Tokido reset the bracket. Last year, Punk crumbled under the pressure, but Problem didn't flinch.
Devil's Reverse again. Oh, he got him with a slide. Here we go, knockdown. What side? Again, EX, isn't it enough? Not yet.
Not enough. Oh, wake up, Demon!
Oh, no,
he called it out again.
Oh, boy, here it comes again.
What? Oh, no.
Back throw. Look at all this meter from he made it through! What a
that was so clean!
Tokido's back was against the wall. He rallied to win the next round, but Problem X had him figured out.
Trying to chase Tokido down. Tokido stuck in the corner. What a neutral jump
over the fireball. Look at that damage.
Yeah, beautiful choice for the combo.
Is this the moment for Problem X?
To the other side. Tries to go for the throw. Good block. Oh!
Still no answer for
Tokido. Too far.
Doesn't want to commit. The tension is palpable.
Oh, he goes in there. A backdash. No, he's not going to quite juggle there. Goes for the V reversal, knocks him down. Oh, that should be punishable. Let's go! There it is! Problem X has taken Evolution 2018, and all of UK is elated.
Problem X made history as the first ever UK Street Fighter EVO champion. He denied Tokido a repeat victory that seemed all but inevitable, and he cemented his legacy forever with a decisive victory over one of the greatest players of all time.
I think it is just impossible to overrate what a huge deal this was for Problem specifically, but also for the whole UK Street Fighter scene. This is a community that's really been around for a long time, and they have a few top players, but they've never had a win of this magnitude before. And for Problem to not only win EVO, but to win it against Tokido, the defending champion of EVO, who's made back-to-back grand finals, it just makes the whole thing that much more special. And for me, that's why it's a set and a tournament that I'm never gonna forget.
JDCR! Oh, he gets it! One more hit can do it! Oh my God!
The beating heart of EVO is the huge open bracket. Anyone can go deep, and anyone can become the people's champion. Lil Majin grew up in the Memphis FGC. He was a lifetime grinder and a lifetime devotee to his favorite character, King. King was a grappler, bringing showy wrestling moves to the panoply of other fighting styles in the series.
To me, King is like one of the most hyped characters in the game, and it's because he's got this flashy wrestling-inspired style that people are already kind of interested in. There are brief times where he's very strong, but most of the time the game is balanced around this character not being the best. So when you see a King player, this is a player who's stuck with this character through thick and thin, and mostly thin, in my opinion.
Lil Majin didn't care whether King was strong or not, and had long been known as one of the premier King players in the world.
Beautiful block. Dimebag's in big trouble. The count and throw big too. Dimebag's still in it. Oh my God, Majin can't close it out.
The ankle drop kick, Majin
The crowd on their feet for Lil Majin.
Well, I feel like I have made an identity, around playing with King. So I feel like, just for myself, my fans, the whole Tekken community, I owe it to everyone to play with King and keep playing with him.
Going into EVO 2018, Majin wasn't expecting to win. It was the biggest tournament in Tekken history, 3 times the size of 2016's bracket. In fact, Lil Majin had already resigned himself to the consolation prize of enjoying Vegas.
So me and my girlfriend, Amber, we booked an Airbnb in Vegas for a whole week. And at the end, I showed her what EVO is, because she had never been to EVO. I was like, I'm going to do my best, whatever happens, happens. I just want to show you a good time in Vegas and a good time around Tekken.
But EVO had other plans for him. Lil Majin was about to become the protagonist and an absolute monster in the bracket. After going undefeated in pools, Majin had to face a series of strong opponents from abroad, including John Ding and Naroma, to make top 8. But Majin was locked in.
Oi, what he's doing?
Oh, he got him! Don't stay on the ground! Majin!
The crowd is exploding!
That pop-off, it was totally uncharacteristic for me because I'm usually not a guy that does all the popping off and theatrics and all that stuff. But once I realized I beat this guy, I'm in top 8 for tomorrow. I get to show my girlfriend something the average person doesn't even see. I never experienced it. Being in that stadium, everyone around is cheering for me, that was like no other feeling.
Now the hype was unstoppable. Lil Majin was in top 8 winner's side as the only American and definitely the only King player. Instead of seeing the sights and attractions of Vegas on Sunday, he was going to be on EVO's main stage taking on Korean Tekken legend and defending EVO champion JDCR. But as Majin was taking in the surreal moment, JDCR quickly brought him back to reality.
Doesn't get the low afterwards.
Oh, he's going for it. Oh, that was so close. Good block.
Oh, he caught him out of the air.
Jaguar step was not a good choice there.
JDCR swept Majin in the first game, but that didn't stop the EVO crowd from picking Majin up off the floor.
He's rarely had opportunities to shine on these big stages, but he is definitely bringing it. Oh, here we go.
Took off the headset.
He wants to hear the crowd.
Oh
my God,
oh,
he keeps going for it.
He still gets, oh yes!
3 out, take this, right back at you, a reverse sweep.
Majin was back in it, and in Game 3, just like King, he gave the audience exactly what they wanted.
We might possibly see it. Oh
yes!
my gosh!
There it goes!
Look at the scaling, the damage.
Here comes the corkscrew, the wall!
Oh, he got him! Let's go, Majin!
Oh my God, it was a low at that range! Jesus, I can't believe what I'm watching.
He's pulling out the entire bag of tricks.
Oh, backing up underneath with the ollie kick. JDCR bringing it all the way back.
And an amazing match between these two. Final round.
Not making it easy for our hero.
And again, he's playing soft combat.
He broke it. JDCR.
Oh, he gets it. One more hit can do it.
Oh my God.
Against the odds, Majin had done it. The people embraced their champion. It was pandemonium. Lil Majin's run ended there though. He fell in back-to-back sets against Lowhigh and Kudans. However, that put him in 3rd place, the highest placement an American had ever achieved in Tekken 7.
And you know who's in 3rd? Lil Majin!
And when the fans look back on EVO 2018, they don't remember his loss. They remember Lil Majin's incredible underdog win over JDCR. They remember the hype. They remember the people's champ.
I was satisfied and disappointed because I felt I could have done better at the end. But at the same time, I'm like, look, You just made history in the biggest Tekken tournament ever. I felt, a sense of pride then, just to get that far, to get that medal, and to finish in 3rd place. Doesn't get any better than that.
One thing about EVO is that you see the celebration, but there's also always the heartbreak.
At EVO 2018's Dragon Ball FighterZ Grand Finals, fans witnessed one of the most legendary and divisive maneuvers in fighting game history. Battling for the title of Dragon Ball FighterZ first ever EVO champion were Sonic Fox and Goichi, two of the game's biggest stars and rivals.
The fated battle, the lore is here. You want to talk about storylines? Both of these guys were key components to making Dragon Ball FighterZ the hypest game today.
The two had previously clashed in winners finals, and while Sonic Fox convincingly came out on top, Goichi was ready for the run back. Coming into this series, the two were tied in all-time tournament matchups, and the crowd was ready to see who was truly the best.
Goichi has to win 2 sets coming from the losers in order to beat Sonic Fox. Sonic Fox, however, needs to win 1. So here we go. Oh, that was so loud. Talk to me. That was music to my earlobes.
And in the first set, Goichi made a thundering statement.
Oh, he's a big man. Sonic Fox thought it was the overhead.
What is Sonic Fox going to do here? He's not going to... Actually, no, he's dead. He's dead.
He got dead. Mixer. Yeah, javelin, bang, energy field.
Ooh, okay. 1 on the board for Goichi. Looking way better than he did in the winners finals, I will say that.
Goichi looked calm, collected, and ready to reset the bracket.
Watch this. Oh, I feel like the auto combo commando is coming from Sonic Fox. I feel like...
Yeah, or maybe to bait the DP, just light nothing. Oh, God, a clean air dash forward, caught Sonic Fox running up. He's got plenty of bar, yeah. HDB, maybe?
He's going to vanish with 2H, knock him down, and that might be enough.
Final flash, Sonic Fox nodding.
Pixel. Got him! Oh, condition. So sick, Sonic Fox with a chance to bring this back. A little steep, but I've seen it before many times.
Yeah, this is tough. There's so many little things that can just kill him right here. So many little errors. Vegeta assist.
I like that attempt on Sonic Fox. Try to actually hit Vegeta. Okay, still a 1.
Ran all the way up, and it's gonna be a reset.
We got a reset, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, look at Goichi with the ice grill.
Sonic Fox looked really shook by Goichi's start, and it is not easy to catch a player that experienced unaware. Now, most players go back to character select when they need to take a breath, but Sonic Fox had a different plan.
In a move that no one saw coming, Sonic Fox invoked an uncommonly cited EVO rule requesting to switch sides with their opponent.
What's Sonic Fox doing? Is he writing his will right now? What's going on here?
Yeah, the question Sonic Fox is apparently asking is if there can be a side switch in between the sets.
Like I said, I've been in the game since 03, and that's always been the case. You can actually do that on the arcade cabinets. I never thought I'd see the day where I see it on the console.
According to the rulebook, Sonic Fox had every right to ask to switch sides, but it took staff a while to figure it out and translate the situation to Goichi.
This was a 3-hour top 8. Everyone was exhausted, and you can only imagine how Goichi felt. Sonic Fox completely halted his momentum.
I think he did the right move. He wasn't confident on his side, so he went to the other side. And I mean, now who sold the story the whole time was Goichi. I mean, you saw his face when Sonic Fox asked for the switch. He's like, yo, come on, man. Like, are you serious? Let's get it popping. You know what I mean?
After 5 full minutes of delay, the ruling was that, mid-set, they could flip a coin for player 1's side.
I don't know. It might be a stretch, but Sonic Fox maybe did that just to cool the man off.
Sonic Fox won the toss, switched sides, and as soon as the match resumed, they seized the momentum.
This might have made him angry, actually.
Yeah, even more angry than he already was. Reset point, grand finals now. Air to air, Sonic Fox, early start.
All he needed was the side switch. The stuff from Sonic Fox, though, not to bite.
Yeah, I like that he's keeping Bardock in, too. He knows that if he tags him out, he's not even going to get that much life back.
No way.
Got him.
That was godlike Sonic Fox. We're going to tag. Free tag? This is a free tag. Are you actually confident in the mix-up, though?
If the mix-up hits, he might win.
Oh,
he's got 16.
Okay.
Mix-up.
He's getting acquainted with down back right now.
Bates the vanish. Another one.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay. Finally. Yo, this is going down to the wire.
Oh, that block was incredible.
You really think you slick, Goichi? I like that.
He got
he got
Sonic Fox.
Oh, and Sonic Fox is feeling that. He's powering up. He's hulking up.
Goichi never recovered, and Sonic Fox didn't give him any room to breathe.
I mean, we've seen it before. We saw the pattern match with him and Levin.
Oh my!
The cross up, I know. Everything worked. Look at
Goichi looks Heartbroken.
Goichi looked like he just finished running laps and took in a deep breath.
Okay, missed the combo. Big turnaround here for Goichi, side switch, level 3.
And that's all he can do right now at this point is a level 3. Oh, he's gonna save the bars. Get off of me. No staggers for you.
Put your hands away. Sonic Fox up 2-0.
One more. Oh my God. One away to crown our champion. Oh my goodness, into the Zamatsu, immediately into the level 3. This is it for Goichi. He's gonna have to make a decision here to stay in the game. Where are we going, Sonic Fox?
Can he get the block?
Oh, super!
He got the block all right. This is it. One character left for Goichi.
Yo, wait, do not tell me we're gonna summon. Are we gonna summon? And Sonic Fox is your Dragon Ball FighterZ Evolution 2018 champion. He's done it. He's done it.
Sonic Fox took home their 4th EVO title, and their first for a non-NRS game, cementing them as one of the greatest fighting game players of all time.
Sonic won, and you can't take that away from them. They were the better player that night. But everybody wondered, what would have happened if Goichi didn't get iced?
He had a bask in it. He had a bask in it. It was too fresh.
There is one thing about EVO is that you see the celebration, but there's also always the heartbreak.
Fortunately for fans, the rivalry between the two didn't end there. A year later, Goichi roared back against Sonic Fox at EVO to finally claim his crown.
This is it. Drop them, keep it simple. There it is, Goichi, your Dragon Ball FighterZ 2019 EVO champion.
After overcoming hand injury, he's in tears up there, defeating Sonic Fox to claim victory here.
When a new game joins the EVO lineup, you don't always get an incredible storyline like this, but Goichi and Sonic Fox wrote history like only two true veterans from different worlds could.
I'm so impressed with how he played, and even Sonic Fox, look at that. He's that guy. How does he have a smile on his face after losing in EVO finals? He is just so happy to be here playing the game, and Goichi, what an incredible champion he is.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God! Arslan Arrives!
In 2018, Arslan Ash put Pakistani Tekken on the map by emerging from obscurity to destroy the god of Tekken Knee at OUG.
Punish? Oh God. Oh God.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
And that's it. Wow.
Knee gets beaten by Arslan.
Is beat by Arslan 3-0.
Then, he won EVO Japan 2019, proving his success wasn't a flash in the pan. Pakistan was indeed a hidden mecca of Tekken, and yet more players would break through as a result.
He's the Phoenix ahead! He's the Phoenix behind!
Oh, he got it! It's over!
Arslan's gonna get the tournament! Arslan, he's your EVO Japan champion!
A Tekken star was born, and his name is Arslan Ash.
At UCLA Law School, there were a lot of foreign students, and one of them was a law student from Pakistan, from Lahore, Pakistan.
Okay.
And he would always tell me, like, look, these players seem good, but you gotta see our players in Pakistan. He was absolutely right in retrospect.
But that meant that heading into EVO 2019 in Las Vegas, the element of surprise was no longer on Arslan's side. For months, everyone was able to study his matches against the best Korean and Japanese players in the scene, and yet his unique defensive playstyle looked unstoppable. Arslan seemed destined to make history, but there was one man who was ready to stop him. Waiting in winter semifinals was Knee.
And if you guys don't know the history between these two, Arslan came onto the scene at EVO Japan out of nowhere, beats everybody, and wins EVO Japan. So he's trying to be the first guy to win both EVO Japan and EVO Vegas in the same year for Tekken 7. It's gonna be crazy. I think he's got a chance.
Oh, Kasumi locked in for Arslan Ash.
Arslan had been playing Kazumi all year, focusing on whiff punishing and evasion. Knee, however, was famous for mastering the entire roster. No one was sure who he would choose to counter Arslan, and his selection was surprising.
Oh my God.
Wow.
He picked Geese.
Some people say these are the two best characters in the game. It's hard to argue. And
Especially in a tournament setting.
yeah, tournament characters.
You guys got to remember, Geese Howard, meter character. Once he has meter, it completely changes the flow of the match.
Yeah, lots of ways to open you up when he gets that meter.
Geese also rewarded strong whiff punishes. Knee was essentially telling Arslan he could beat him at his own game, and in the beginning, he did.
This is gonna hurt, and he's capitalizing big time. Wall break, all the way. Oh my God, he's the mayor of Corner
my
Town.
gosh, and he got it.
Wow, amazing. Oh man.
I think he would start to low parry to change the momentum shift at the very least.
Oh, the counter hit.
And he's gonna
He's
get a
got
meter.
bar. Okay. Oh my God.
Oh, and he got him again.
Unbelievable! That was unbelievable.
Despite dropping the first game, Arslan and Knee went blow for blow in game 2, and the entire arena seemed to hold its breath.
This style is so cool because they're both playing so defensive that the time is gonna, wow!
He got him with the
Sidestep
follow-up.
right. Time is gonna be a factor on many of these matches, and that's what builds all the excitement. Oh, the sidestep! Wow, that is incredible.
And he looking to close it out here. It's
And
just
that's
enough.
Perfect.
All right, tie game here, match number 2.
Oh, nobody's trying to hit a button. Nobody wants to hit a button. I don't blame you. There's the low final. Almost 20 seconds left on the clock. He has 2 bars. Needs in range.
Using them. It might be max mode mix-up time.
Oh, look for the back 3. Look for the back 3. Oh, the jabs. Arslan, edge. 2 rounds.
Okay, Arslan turning things around. Looks like the infinite stage pick was a good one.
Oh yeah, it's definitely benefiting here right now because he's looking to create more space. He's starting to back up,
And
finding it.
that's not typically what you see people do against Korean players. Korean players prefer infinite stage, but Arslan is the anomaly.
Arslan, oh, the drop. That's important. 1-1-2 gets the knockdown anyway. Arslan
He's got
Ash.
3 bars. He's got to use it now. He doesn't have to go down with 3 bars. You don't want to do that.
Oh, activate on the wild ride. That should be it. Arslan Ash takes game number 2.
Even the final game went back and forth. It was impossible to predict who was going to come out on top in this war of attrition.
Bro, I've been waiting so long to see this match. It's actually ridiculous.
The triple low parry attempt.
Jeez, dude.
The fuzzy guard.
That down 4-2, trying to find a counter hit.
We're seeing something different. You know, Knee's evolving. He's changing the way he's approaching. He's using the jab to create the flow of his character.
Do this throw. Down 4-1-2. The Tiger, jeez. Oh, the block and the punish. First round, game number 3. That's Arslan Ash.
Of course, this is winner's side. Early start. And he's gonna light one of those candles for himself.
He had to use the meter, but right now, oh, it's looking good.
Oh yeah, here we go, Corner Town.
Jeez, look at that combo.
Huge lead. Wow!
Oh.
He saw it coming a mile away. Perfect!
But in the dying seconds of the match, with a spot in winners finals on the line, Arslan found his opening.
The time. Oh! The mix-up!
What's he gonna do?
Oh man.
There's no time left. There is.
Unbelievable. The time. Look at the time.
Oh, he got him. Follow up.
Unbelievable. The lead. Oh, he got the lead. Oh! Arslan Ash defeating Knee again.
Knee has the best defense in the business, but Arslan found an opening that nobody else could. By clutching out that round, he proved he was the best Tekken player in the world.
Although the two faced off again in grand finals, Arslan's historic run would not be denied. He once again proved that he and Pakistan had truly arrived, and that Tekken was forever changed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God! Oh my God! Arslan Arrives! Arslan Arrives!
You can dread it, but in the end, MK Leo will arrive in Grand Finals.
MK Leo!
After the disastrous end to Smash 4's run at EVO the previous year, fans needed the first Smash Ultimate Tournament to be amazing. And ironically, the 2 players who missed 2018's cursed bracket arrived to save the day in 2019. MK Leo came out swinging in Ultimate, racking up a massive list of high-profile victories. At Genesis 6, Summit, and CEO 2019, Leo showed that he was clearly one of the game's greatest players.
Leo is the question. We have not found the answer.
Tell me the answer, please. Is it to just not enter the bracket if MK Leo's gonna be in there? I mean, at least he can't kill you in that way.
If you beat Leo, like, that was a feat, a phenomenon. Like, it didn't matter when you beat him, if it was to get first or if it was to put him in losers or whatever. Like, you pretty much got to hang your names up in the rafters or something.
Tweak, though, was no slouch and beat Leo to win Frostbite 2019 while also taking Get On My Level 2019 and Low Tier City 7 for himself. There was no question. He was gunning for Leo's spot at the top.
Now it's time for Tweak to take over that spot and try to stop MK Leo from winning EVO, the biggest esports tournament of the year for Smash Bros.
The stage was set for a clash between these 2 players to determine the first ever EVO Smash Ultimate champion. MKLeo was on loser's side after a shocking defeat to Kayane, giving Tweak a golden opportunity to end their showdown quickly.
Good pivot grab, and Leo just keeps landing into Tweak.
Yeah, absolutely. Getting this grab right here. He's going to toss him up off the stage. It's so good. So extra good getting the down air spike off of that. MKLeo tried to get the edge guard and got punished so hard for it.
Oh, wow. He air dodged in again.
But he's living, this man, with the DI of the gods and a counter as well to avoid the edge guard.
Oh my god!
How did that work?
Tweak is so far ahead of Leo. Tweak's brain is escaping his skull. I have never seen anyone play at a level like this.
This man is definitely transcended right now, and Charizard's out. Just throw out the Flare Blitz and end this thing. Take all of our souls right now. Oh, run up, pivot, tilt! Game 2 to Tweak.
After 2 close games, Tweak was a single win away from winning EVO 2019, the biggest Smash tournament of all time. Leo was as deep in the hole as you can be. Since he was in losers, he needed to reverse sweep this set just to stay alive.
So here we are, man. Game 3, potentially last game of the tournament. Or will this be the reverse 3-0 for MKLeo right now?
Maybe it was the growing pressure to close the match out, but Tweak suddenly appeared less confident in reading Leo. Leo's Joker began to push connect.
Gotta be careful here. If he grabs him under that platform, you know what's happening.
He wants it so bad. He didn't get it.
Okay,
and the back air is gonna land. Leo winning that interaction.
Tweak got DI ready though.
I think he got his DI mixed up just because he might have gone for the up smash. We need a Flare Blitz. And he does it, but it still gets stuffed out by the back air.
So risky to go for the change right there, but he was able to almost make it back to the ledge. There he is in the trumpet, no back air.
So many air dodges. He has to play so reactive. And there it is again. Leo says, "Hail to the king, baby!"
In Game 4, it looked like Tweak regained control. He was up 2 stocks. This was his chance to win it all, but Leo had other plans.
Up 2 stocks versus the best player in the world.
Tweak needs 1 more stock to win EVO. Can he do it, or will Leo seal the deal here?
Ooh, that pivot right there, but he didn't have the read, and now maybe possibly poor DI on that stock. Gonna lose it, but he's still up by an entire one. He cannot let that shake his confidence. Look at Leo coming alive right now. 74%, and poor little Squirtle cannot handle too much more. Neither can Ivysaur. Off the right side, and it's an even game. 49% only on MKLeo. What is the option now? He pivoted. He had the read on that grab, but Tweak did not pull the trigger. And now a back air knocking him so far away.
But not the sweet spot.
What is your option? How you getting off the ledge?
Oh my god! Did he do it? Forward throw. He's gonna survive. Leo has Arslan out. This could go either way.
Oh, he reads him, but he does not pull the trigger on that forward tilt, and now this could take him out. Oh, Tweak.
Tweak couldn't do it in one series. MKLeo stayed clutch and completed the reverse sweep.
Oh, okay, no punish for that rapid jabbing on his shield. So lucky, but here's a grab opportunity. No follow-up. Yeah, he is not falling for that falling down air or those Pokemon switches off stage. There is the reset.
Leo had earned one last chance to win EVO, and he suddenly looked inevitable.
Tweak barely escaping everything that's coming out, snatching this man and throwing him off the stage. Goes so low. Can he catch him with the back air? But can he make it
he's
back?
so low. He tried to survive. He tried to survive. This is so scary for Tweak. I mean, you have to wonder if he's run out of gas here. Leo doesn't stop. He's solar powered. I don't know what to tell you. Good back throw there.
All right, able to launch that man off the stage, but oh my gosh, on the recovery.
Tweak just looking utterly defeated right now. Can he find it within himself to be able to win this set?
Looking like he's gonna do it right here with this edge guard. Yes, absolutely, with the back air, taking him out of it, going up 2-0. Tweak, man, if you're in this scenario, you gotta feel kind of bad about it.
Now, Tweak was one game away from elimination, and even though he got the first stock, it didn't matter.
That projectile from Joker.
Yeah, he's actually using it really well. You see him when he's off stage, using it also to pressure him and force him to stay in shield so he can't get the perfect edge guard.
Tweak is just camping on this ledge, and he's gonna pay for it. He thought he had everything covered, but Leo coming out there to beat him. Okay, Leo going deep for the down air. It's not gonna happen. There's the forward throw, has him off stage. Arslan is out. Gonna see the down tilt, not gonna land.
Yeah, and dipping extra low right there to make sure he can recover the back air. Extra oof on it from Arslan.
Oh, we got the back throw into the back air. We have the forward smash, the Hail Mary.
He went for everything right there with that, yes, and rolling onto the stage so unsafely, but DIing again to keep himself barely alive, air dodging to the ledge.
waiting for the third jab. So smart. He's going to try to go low. Can he spike it? He mistimes it. He grabs the ledge. And with that, MK Leo defeats Tweak to be your 2019 EVO champion. You can dread it. You can run from it. But in the end, MK Leo will arrive in grand finals.
MK Leo!
Leo stole this one away from Tweak. In the most incredible reverse sweep in EVO history, he lost every game until he couldn't lose anymore. And with his back truly to the wall, he clutched up and won every single game.
You can see the building blocks building to the crescendo that is the end of that game where Tweak misses the down air on Charizard, and that decides not just that game, but the whole tournament.
Leo won Smash Ultimate's biggest ever tournament, and in the process gave us one of the most iconic Smash moments of all time.
I mean, we talk about talents in esports that are just so far beyond the rest of the pack. Leo was that. He's just this titan, man. Being able to watch him in his prime was unbelievable.
And I don't know if tears are flowing just yet, but that is pure, raw, clear emotion. And we will be seeing that young woman later.
With its huge open bracket, making top 8 at EVO in any game is difficult. But at EVO 2019, Kayane showed us that even if women aren't consistently making the final stage yet, it's only a matter of time. Kayane had been playing fighting games for a long time, and she started at the age of 9, prompted by her older brothers who competed in Tekken.
They came back from school. They started to teasing me, and then I was just beating them so badly.
While she was primarily a Soul Calibur player, in 2010, Kayane won EVO's Street Fighter IV Women's Invitational Tournament, which raised her profile internationally.
And that was the first time I was by myself. I traveled alone. As a woman, that was quite something, and it basically changed my life after that.
Although Kayane had never cracked top 8 at EVO for her main game, she'd come close in 2009 when she placed 9th. But at EVO 2019, there was something in the air. It was Soul Calibur 6's first ever main stage tournament at the event, and almost 750 competitors signed up from across the globe. Kayane was locked in with guest character 2B from the get-go, putting up some great play.
And she built that bar back, and now Tresto's going to be forced to use his soul charge to be able to get out of there.
Ooh, the lethal hit!
That's good damage, but then more importantly, the setup, and she was able to roll out of it. She got out of there, and then she gets... That's gonna kill!
There you go, Kayane, putting in so much work right now. Oh, and it clutches out, staying in winner's side.
I can't believe that jump!
Kayane was one win away from making top 8. She just had to beat Student, who had taken her to school at a pre-EVO tournament.
When they would tell me that you have a qualification match to play top 8, but it's against Student, I was like, oh, that's the same guy that beat me yesterday, and he destroyed me 2-0, so what am I doing?
Initially, she went back to an old favorite, Xianghua. When that didn't work, she picked 2B, who had gotten her this far.
Yo, 2B and soul charge is ridiculous. Oh my goodness. It animated her way to safety. Unreal situation. Student had no idea what to do there. Nope. Reverse the ledge. All right, what's the mix? Goes in for the A option, B connect. Kayane with the reads and gets the follow-up. 2B, such amazing damage options.
Kayane surged back, but Student held on until the final round.
Tries to hop over though. A, B, B, B. Oh my God. All right, this is where now it gets dangerous. She can set it up to where the next hit can be enough to kill him now. Uh-oh. Stand up. Come here. For samurai. Oh, and that is gonna be it! That was all one combo!
Both players seemed nervous as they scrambled to finish it, but Kayane was in control.
1-1. 2B running to the stage as quick as Kayane would love to run into the top 8 on the loser side, but the Student trying to take care of all the knowledge he has within and the data gained from the last 2 games to close this one out. Yeah, life is about similar, but God. Sidestep B plus K scenario. Oki, what's gonna happen? Slides in, aggression shift. No AA. Side steps. Lucky right there. And gets the first hit. Not enough. He in big time territory. He the beautiful duck. How do you see that coming, Kayane? There we go. That is a maximum punish sidestep and huge distance. No way. Yeah, no way. No, he would have went for the 6-6 A plus B. No, not like this. 2 ugly sequences back to A. And out of the scramble, Kayane picks it up.
Kayane was on the brink of making history. All she needed was one last opening, and she found it.
So much opportunities left on the floor, but when you get down to the nitty-gritty, we're talking about the World Championships. Sometimes those nerves get to you. It doesn't matter if you've been a tournament veteran of 20 years. We all make those wonderful mistakes. How you respond is what determines your character and your legacy here on the big stage of the ball.
Right now, the student avoids the ground damage, guaranteed. Plus Kayane in red. So, that is the question. Hey, this will ring out.
And that is it. Kayane makes it to the top 8 on the loser side here in Soul Calibur 6 EVO 2019. And I don't know if tears are flowing just yet, but that is pure, raw, clear emotion, hug, and a smile. And we will be seeing that young woman later on the big stage.
Kayane had done it. She had written herself into FGC legend by making it to top 8 at EVO, and it meant everything to her. The crowd welcomed her warmly to the top 8 stage, and though she was eliminated by Woes, it was an important moment for EVO at large. While Kayane wasn't the first woman to top 8 EVO, it remains a rare feat, and her run at EVO 2019 still is an incredibly hype moment for the Soul Calibur community and for women in fighting games.
So it was definitely a dream come true. I think in all my career, I always hear things like women can't be strong in fighting games, they can't make top 8 at EVO. When I won that and made that qualification, it was such a big achievement for me as a Soul Calibur player, but also I think a way to prove that women can do well in fighting games too, that we can be strong.
He's got the lead! He's got the lead! Lee's gonna do it! In 3, 2, 1, Lee is your Tekken 7 champion!
When EVO returned in the post-pandemic era, Tekken 7 was still a massive game. In many ways, it had laid the foundation in previous years to remain popular despite the break in competition. But that break was just a tiny blip in the career of Korean Tekken pro Knee, who had already been competing for nearly 2 decades.
A lot of people consider him to be like the best of all time, primarily due to his longevity, how long he's been around. I don't think there's anybody that's been around as strong as he has been over the last, 20 years? I don't think there's anybody that's matched that.
In that time, he'd won a lot of tournaments, but only ever won EVO for Tekken Tag Tournament 2 in 2013.
And I think a 50-50 game is going to be what he wants right now.
Oh, that's going to be, oh my God, this is it. Bronson Tranit loses and gets second place. South Korea's Cafe Knee takes it.
Knee was the god of Tekken. His mastery had single-handedly inspired players from far-flung regions to take up the game. To many, he was, and remains, a living legend.
Today, that the game you basically play, you play well because of this guy. Yeah.
But despite his enormous influence on the global competitive scene, Knee's time to win a Tekken 7 EVO title seemed to be running out.
철권 세븐이 이제 EVO가 시작된 게 제 기억에 2015년 때부터라고 알고 있거든요. 그래서 벌써 이제 오랜 시간이 지났는데 그냥 제 예상에는 내년 정도에는 이제 철권 8이 나올 것 같아서 철권 7 EVO 우승 타이틀이 이제 없었기 때문에 올해 어떻게든 뭔가 그 타이틀에 우승했다 이런 걸 좀 가지고 싶었어요.
Those early Tekken 7 tournaments with top 8s typically dominated by Japanese and Korean players seemed now like a lost age with the emergence of Pakistan as a force in the scene, something Knee experienced personally when Arslan Arrives beat him in 2019. Now, in 2022, Knee would need to face not only longtime opponents from Korea and Japan, but a new class of traveling Pakistani pros inspired by Arslan's success who were hungry to win international events.
It's not just that there are now these incredible Pakistani players running around winning tournaments, but also that everybody really was invigorated by the emergence of Pakistan and it leveled up the competition across the board. So this tournament is extremely tough, and for Knee to win is not going to be easy.
Stacked though it may have been, Knee tore through the bracket at EVO, dispatching both Joey Fury and Pinya to make top 8.
Not letting Pinya even breathe right now. That's 50% gone. Back four, just stopping all of his offense. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's it. He's dead. He's dead. He has to. Oh! What is happening right now? Dominance from Knee as he moves into tomorrow's top 8 at the arena.
Then, facing off against his countryman Mo-il, he showed that he was resolved to take this tournament.
He's in big trouble. He's in big trouble. Can't find any big opening. Knee's not letting him have nothing. Back tempo step, and that will be enough. Knee 2-0 over Mo-il. He's going to to the winner's final.
But one final test remained: Khan. Another Geese main who was on a hot streak with wins over Gen, Anakin, and Super Akuma to make it to winners finals. And of course, he was one of Pakistan's finest players looking to continue his country's reign over Tekken. Knee came out strong, taking game 1, but Khan, unlike so many of Knee's opponents to this point, was able to return the favor.
Max Bowden go! Max Bowden go off the step!
He should be able to close it out.
He should be!
That'll
be it! There you go, Khan on the board, one apiece!
Despite the next few rounds being closely contested though, one game was all Khan was able to take from Knee.
It could have been, but it's not. Instead, Knee's almost got him. The counter! The wall's right there, though. He's gonna live. Last chance, Khan. Down 2! Knee is going to the grand final!
But Khan came roaring back, upsetting his compatriot Arslan Arrives to return to the grand finals. He was the underdog, but he looked ready to depose the god of Tekken.
It could close it out. It could close it out.
There's the use of it.
Sidewall flat.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, 10 seconds. This is going to be so dangerous. Beautiful stuff. Yo, the conversion. Beautiful.
But Knee's composure remained like iron, and he played to Fang's strengths against Khan.
Knee with a small life lead. Khan has not been good in time management situations. Now's the time, Khan.
Oh, what a whip punish. Again, the story of the matchup. We've seen reverse Kempo.
And reverse this too. And you hold these punches. That's my round. Khan has one bar to me to work with. Back Kempo into nothing. Single jab. He's baiting it out. That's beautiful.
See what he does. He has
Side step 4.
This is huge. He might get the wall. He's going to get the wall. The
Blue
follow.
stop.
He might be dead. He might be dead.
He's dead. It is tournament point for Knee.
So much pressure. Something's going to happen.
Oh, he blocked it. But it was back day 2. Again, he missed it.
He had 2 chances there. He had 2 chances.
Knee is so close to winning this championship.
But the meter, he has so much meter.
Spend the meter, Geese. He spent it. Here's the mix.
10 seconds about left right now.
It's close. He's got one more bar. Knee can be champion in 5 seconds. He's got the lead. He's got the lead. Knee's gonna do it in 3, 2, 1. Knee is your Tekken 7 champion at EVO 2022.
Knee's long quest for a Tekken 7 EVO title was finally over, and he'd bodied the competition with only Khan really pushing him to his limit.
To me, it's always been kind of poetic that Knee inspired so many people to take Tekken seriously, and then Pakistan, who were also inspired by Knee, emerge and kind of show us that there's more to learn. And so Knee is forced to look at that, and he himself is inspired to improve. And this is a guy who's been doing it for 2 decades. Something about that is really incredible. It's something that only fighting games can really create.
In 2022, the Tekken world was almost unrecognizable from when Knee had begun competing. It was way bigger, more diverse, and more competitive. But Knee was still Knee. He was still a god. And now, even at EVO, Tekken remained his kingdom.
He went past the SA3! He went for the roundhouse! He jumped over completely!
Do you understand? That is a worthless button!
Street Fighter III was once a pillar of EVO, but as the years went on, older games faded from the spotlight and fewer players picked up the classics. But in 2024, EVO gave Third Strike one more round on the big stage. And while the handful of legends who never gave up on the game dusted off the sticks for one last shot at glory, one player was more ready than anyone: Hayao.
どうする？ゴール保った。たまらず巻き捨て。さあ、確定している。素晴らしい。これがHayao。
Hayao was a Street Fighter III champion in his day, winning the legendary Japanese tournament Cooperation Cup in 2005 and consistently placed highly in the few tournaments that were still running for the now 25-year-old game.
So my first introduction to him was in old Super Battle videos where he would come out in like a weird dress thing and wearing crazy stuff and just acting the way that he acts. So I would say like we always followed him from around, 2004. They used to sell DVDs out of certain arcades and you can buy like the Hayao DVD and watch all Hayao's matches that they recorded at the place.
Hayao played Hugo, the brawny German grappler whose visual design was clearly inspired by wrestler Andre the Giant. He was also considered one of the worst characters in the game. While Hugo can dish out crazy damage, he's slow, and his terrible anti-airs and unsafe buttons mean that other characters can bully him easily. That didn't matter to Hayao though. What did matter was flexing on people using Hugo's Super Art 1 Gigas Breaker. Its instant startup meant it was always a threat if Hugo had meter, even if it was hard to execute.
抜き抜いた後にワンブロギガス。
やばいのはさ、その前の2回さ。
Beyond being an incredible third strike player, Hayao was known as a showman who loved the stage. With Third Strike getting its deserved swan song at EVO, the game's greatest showman, now 41 years old, wasn't about to waste it.
Joe chose not to land at 720. There's the red berry! No! In such a situation as that, that is incredible.
That was insane. This is the best game ever made.
No tackle. Oh, screen
nice
control.
parry. Oh my goodness, look at Hayao. Oh!
Yo! Hayao with the pose. Oh my goodness.
That's awesome. What?
Yo, what?
Oh
Yo,
my.
what?
Oh my God, how did he do that? That punish was incredible. Red parry, EX headbutt into 720.
Absolutely amazing.
I've never
play,
seen that, and this game has been out for 25 years.
While Hayao's run was incredible, MOV, another Third Strike legend, stopped him in his tracks. Now in Losers, every game could be his last. But if Hayao was feeling any pressure in his Losers quarterfinal match against Frankie BFG, his performance didn't show it.
Right here. Oh my God. Oh my God! How did he do that? Oh, the running man! He's looking for the EX Tatsu. He tried. Stand fierce, juggle. No follow.
Oh, you thought you could press a medium?
Oh my
Instead,
God.
he already knows it. He's taking a walk. Bang! It's cat and mouse right now. 29 seconds on the clock.
Oh,
no
nice.
shot.
He's still
Frankie
alive.
with the confirm.
Still alive. Do we go for the chip damage? Oh my God! He landed it again. How is this man doing it? If he does a backflip, I will lose it.
The arena crowd was on their feet for Hayao's performance, but no one was ready for what he did next.
Back up. He's not dead yet. Do we go for the cross up Tatsu?
He goes for the universal overhead, then backs away, dashes up in danger.
Chip. Oh my God, no. Okay. Oh my God! How did he do that?
He went past the SA3! He went for the roundhouse! He jumped over completely!
Do you understand? That is a worthless button.
Hayao used Hugo's standing roundhouse, itself a pretty useless move, to get through one of the best supers in the game. He just knew Frankie would wake up super. It was unbelievable.
Like I said, it's a worthless button.
That's crazy!
It's a worthless button, and he made it work.
I'm going to be 100% honest, I did not think that he had done it intentionally because it was so crazy. Like, he had read, he will definitely wake up super, and he pressed this useless button to go over it, and part of me refused to believe that he would do something like that. But at the end of the day, this guy's Hayao, he's a Hugo god, and he just knew what he was gonna do, and he showed off this intense mastery of the character's moveset and just pressed a useless button to evade it.
Despite the jaw-dropping moment Hayao created, his run ended with a loss to Canadian Chun-Li player Chai Rithi in loser semifinals. But regardless of the results, Hayao left Vegas with a lot of new fans and some much-deserved recognition.
The winner of the first EVO Award, the award for Best Pop-Off, goes to
Third Strike got one more year. Hayao got one more chance on a huge stage, and the result was more than anything we could have imagined. Hayao's incredible play cemented itself in history instantly. Seconds after it happened, people were already calling it EVO Moment 38, saying it had the right to sit next to the greatest fighting game moment of all time.
I think if you'd asked Third Strike fans whether EVO would ever host another main event for the game, they probably would have told you no, even though they all wanted it. So to finally get it back 20 years after the original EVO Moment 37, and we get again this same combination of a hard read and a perfect reaction. Hayao just sees what's about to happen. He uses this useless move and creates this moment and this hype that for the first time in 20 years is truly worthy of being a sequel to EVO Moment 37. It was unbelievable, and honestly, it almost feels like fate.
One more hit will do it. Oh! Big gets it low, and there it is.
Punk gets his retribution.
Going into EVO 2024, Punk was riding a wave of momentum. The Philadelphia native had been here before, and the last time, he'd stumbled at the finish line against one of the most accomplished fighting game players in the world. But Punk and Street Fighter had changed. Though he hadn't won an EVO or Capcom Cup since his 2017 loss, Punk was still a premier competitor. Even the switch to Street Fighter 6 didn't deter him. If anything, he looked even better.
Oh, no DP jump strong, feel like? Maybe. Overhead, chop the dome. Yes, 4 game. Oh my god, Punk to God, FlyQuest's own Street Fighter 6 CEO 2024 champion.
Punk entered and won CEO right before he competed at EVO, and while he had some painful history at the tournament, he felt good about his chances in the massive open bracket, filled with the best players from around the world.
Tournaments that have a lot of Japanese players in, I feel very confident because I feel like they don't play me a lot, and every time I play them, they look very lost in this game. The fact that they have a lot of Kami players, but none of them play like me, I feel like gives me a good advantage.
But Punk was carrying more than his own hopes and dreams. His heartbreaking loss to Tokido in 2017 was the closest a North American player had come to winning EVO in over a decade. American fans were desperate to see their hero finally win. And early on, it looked like Punk was once again going to be that hero. Not only did he tear through the bracket, but the victory that put him into top 8 was against none other than Tokido.
Apricot, one hit from Punk will do it. He's got the full thing.
Goes straight into the level 3. Pumps his chest. Tokido is frozen in his chair.
I promise you, man, that's what's crazy. That's what separates these two. It's just a fine line, that fine margin of something that you need. And you can hear the chants throughout the entire convention center.
In top 8, Punk cleared Momochi in no time, putting him in the winners finals against 2019's EVO runner-up, Big Bird. The two were friends outside of the game, but Punk couldn't afford to show any mercy.
Oh, that could have been the kill there for Punk. He doesn't pull the trigger. Double rush, easy confirm. Punk is back in EVO Grand Finals.
After dropping to losers, Big Bird overcame the UK's Ending Walker to secure the run back with Punk. That put him back in Grand Finals, setting up a showdown between two competitors who had both stumbled at the final hurdle in the past. Given how their previous bout went, Punk was clearly the favorite, but Big Bird wasn't going to let history repeat itself.
He's reeling him in. This is like a Sega bass fishing for real. Oh, what a bait.
How was he so ready? The jab check, the bait. Big Bird's play was so good right there. Right on. No more Yasar to worry about. Baits it. He's about to be chip here.
Wow. Action. Oh my God. CJ, no.
Look at him. He gave him the finger wag. Punk wins in one hit. He burns himself out, but he's got critical art here. One hit for Punk can do it. He's trying to stick to him. And he finds the hit, finds the reset. 3-0 right back at you for Big Bird to send us to the final set of Evolution.
The American home crowd looked even more nervous than Punk. Could they bear to see their hero collapse under the pressure of Grand Finals again?
For more than 15 years, no American had won the mainline Street Fighter title at EVO. The scene has had so many of the best players in the world, you know, names like Justin Wong and Alex Valle, Ricky Ortiz, Knuckledew, Idom. They've had the players, but they've just never been able to win. And so for Punk specifically, he's the guy that got closer than anyone ever had all the way back in 2017. So I really just can't imagine the pressure he was feeling heading into that last set.
Good block on the overhead. No throw for you. That was a great choice. You want to talk about rock, paper, scissors?
Not enough to kill. He's going to try to chip him. Chip is a big problem. He got him again. The level 1 from Punk. Trade all day. A throw not enough to kill. Punk one chance. He's on the board.
Punk came back swinging after the reset, looking like a completely different player. For the first time since the set began, he looked ready to win.
Stay around house. Oh!
Wake up heavy punch. And he gets the cancel. Punk is 1 game away.
But Big Bird still had that 3-0 momentum from the first set. He hit back hard.
Punk saves the meter, by the way. He did not spend the level 3. And I think he wants to save it for a final round, but that could cost him.
Oh, man. Plus Frame City, the overhead on counter and hit too. Nice punish.
Oh,
we did roundhouse.
I'm surprised that didn't work. Maybe it was a range problem. Wow, he burns himself out. Level 1 available. He's going to try to put them both in burnout. Not quite enough. The Big Bird saved his drive gauge, and that might actually save him the round. Oh, Punk finds a hit. He did build level 1 in the bait. 1 round away. One more good gas to do it here from Big Bird.
Yo, Big Bird's in ball on. Oh my God.
He is balling the jump over. Oh my God, he finds the hit. Final round.
And in the end, it all came down to 1 round, 1 jump.
Oh no, anti-air! That could be an Evo losing anti-air. Just like that, Punk.
One more hit.
One more hit will do it. Big Bird gets hit low, and there it is. Punk gets his retribution, his revenge. He is your Street Fighter 6 EVO champion.
Punk did it. He'd finally conquered his demons and clutched it out on the biggest stage in Street Fighter. He'd finally won EVO. And the home crowd in the arena were on their feet. They finally had an American EVO champion. The curse was over.
This is just such a huge moment for NA, for Street Fighter, for the whole FGC. We get to see Punk finally beat his demons. He never gave up, the fans never gave up, and I just think it's impossible not to be happy to see Punk finally win.
This is Punk the God, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for your champion.
EVO began like any other tournament in the FGC. It was born out of shared passion, a love for these games that have brought us together from around the world.
There was probably about 60 to 70 some odd people inside the arcade with just nothing but hot and sweaty guys packed like sardines.
Regardless of who you are, how old you are, or where you come from, everyone is welcome in the bracket.
And it's close to burnout. Oh, it is burnout too, so Chip's a big problem, and he gets the headbutt on the jump back. Sven!
And no matter how much has changed, no matter how big the crowds get, or how glamorous the stage becomes, we're still doing the same things we did all those years ago. We're playing fighting games.
In the corner, it's not good. This is not good. Rio is in the verge of losing. And then he hits him, and he wins EVO 2013!
But there's no resources, he doesn't have anything!
That's it! Jang! He'll take it! He's your Melty Blood 2022 champion!
And that's gonna be it! The breakaway is used, and the grab seals the deal!
EVO grew into the biggest and most prestigious event on the fighting game calendar, the unofficial World Championship for an entire genre of games.
He did it! King Blue River is your 2015 EVO champion!
And every year we see legends unfold, whether it's the culmination of a life's work finally being realized or unbelievable comebacks that remind us that the will to win means never giving up.
There's no way. There's literally no way. There's no way. Nah, there's no way.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
No.
DI comeback on the final pixel.
Even though Tachi,
he doesn't believe it.
But EVO is not just about the victors. It's also about the off-the-cuff moments we collectively witness, the unforgettable personalities, the unbelievable side stories, and the timeless jokes that we'll remember forever.
Nice job though from both players.
Whoa! The shoulder again! Oh, the razor! Oh my God!
I'll quit this game.
No! Not like this! Oh, I swear. Take two. Find out who that was.
Oh, Homelander. No.
Thank you, production. Thank you.
No, yes.
Oh, Fox, we just cut away from it. Stop it!
Oh, wait, that's He's got him.
That's
it. Get cheaper! Yeah! Okay, the Popoff! Oh, he's eating donuts! He's eating donuts at EVO!
EVO didn't get to where it is because of the money. Companies and sponsors didn't make the FGC what it is today. You did.
Oh my goodness.
Double crowd goes wild. That's it.
Level 1 into level 3. Hikari!
He blocked it hard immediately. Not enough to kill, but that's okay. Still, setting up for the situation. Takes the kill. That's going to be Nitro. He's going to be your champion for Guilty Gear Strive.
From those of us who go 0-2, to the elite few that rise to the peak of the summit, from the tournament organizers to the stream monsters, from the hardcore grinders to the person who is playing for the first time. EVO may be the bastion of the FGC, but it's the community that keeps it going. They have made endless incredible moments, and they will continue to make countless more.
You know, oh, he throws the meter. That could be it. Is going home.
That's his chance. Be it. No, not quite. She has so much life. 1.3 mil.
Oh my God. And JD.
Very nice.
And we have a new Evolution 2014 champion.
Give him another hand. Alex Meyer grabbing it with the Ultra 2. Justin Wong.
Wake up, no, but still gonna keep. Arrow reaction is gonna keep the United States alive.
No shield. Armand
That's it.
Weapon absolutely tearing through everyone today, Toad.
And then in MOV, your third strike, EVO 2024 champion.
Just one thing I want to say, fighting game is something so great.